Oh
Starting.
my God.
We are live!
I'm sorry. You know, like we went live, but you know what just came out?
Oh.
There's a clip from the next episode.
Why
It's
this-
called Raven Begs for Murphy's Life.
You're kidding.
Oh, guess what we're not watching?
Yeah, and why is there?
Oh my
so
god,
many-
everybody's gonna be spoiling us though now in the comments.
No,
Maybe
no one's saying anything.
Oh my god, live reaction.
No one say anything. I don't want to see it. We never.
Oh
we
my
never
god. Yeah, we don't really
never do.
we don't watch sneak peeks either, usually, unless it
We
has
don't
like
have-
Literally never. Sometimes it's really hard not to watch the pics, but
Like yeah, but
we try.
the
not
only
to
one we
watch.
watched was we watched the one of we watched the first one that they had given for episode
This
1.
girl Skyface goes, "You're really here."
no, my God. Okay, wait.
Oh my god, some people are dying because I don't think they know.
Guys, we didn't see the Mervin thing. Don't tell us anything.
No, but like, no, literally, when you went live, I got a notification that there's a clip. Like, literally that moment.
Oh,
So, like,
Oh,
no one.
gosh.
Yeah, no one.
No, like that's hell.
Oh gosh. All right, so
that's what a way to start.
okay.
Let's start broadcast, not Merv.
Yeah, I know. Oh jeez.
Alex.
Yeah, we are here.
Okay, that's a great way to start that off. Phoebe Grace. Hello, can we talk about Belle running to Clark and her going on his lap like I die?
Yes, we can talk about that. We can
Yeah,
always talk
Let's
about
go right
that.
to that. Yeah, he freaking ran her. Like, I love, like,
You hear his little
you
footsteps.
hear him running.
Yes.
Yeah.
No,
he-
but what I loved was like he just opened the door and then you have like a second where they just like look at each other and then he
he
runs.
literally runs up.
And it's like
Like,
in
you're
slow
right.
motion.
Oh yes, you know what like killed me? I saw on Twitter, I don't even know, like a GIF that transitioned from her helping him in like 110
I think it's
to him like
Yeah.
picking her up, and I started bawling. I was like,
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
cry. That was like, I don't know.
I love that parallel. Honestly.
No,
Oh my
my
gosh.
God. No, when
everything
he
on
like
everything on
kissed her
Tumblr kills me.
Yeah, Tumblr is an amazing place to be right now.
Yes.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
very soft. Like, it was so, the moment of, like, I love the filming of that scene because it was like it was in slow motion for Clark. Like, it's like her point of view. Like, it's her point of view of looking at the door. And then it's in slow motion before it shows us the outside shot of him, like, running over to her. And, like, he couldn't wait to be
Bellamy
there.
couldn't
He
run
couldn't
fast
wait. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it really sunk in for them still. Like, I think when
No,
they're
well,
staring
Clark
at each
thought
other.
that she was imagining it.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
made
I love
the-
that.
Yes, like
She
her
literally-
face was like wasn't even
Exactly,
sure
like
what she was seeing.
Exactly, like
Yeah.
the thing goes literally. She
Think he's
wasn't sure
dreaming.
Well, no, think about it. You know how many times Clark has probably imagined Bellamy, like, the last 6 years, like, picturing, like, seeing him again? Like, she's probably, like, ran that through her head a million different ways.
Yeah.
Yes. And like her face like kills me. Like they're
Her face, exactly.
like both of their
Both of
faces
them,
during
exactly.
that entire scene. Like Bob and Liza like killed that scene.
Exactly.
Like their
So-
eyes
Yeah.
killed me.
Yeah.
I
It was
don't
so
even know.
soft. The entire scene.
It was so platonic. It was so platonic.
So platonic.
It was so platonic. They like zoomed in on his hand
Yeah.
and her bag. So platonic.
We do that with all of our friends, guys.
I know, it's just a normal thing. You know, it's so appropriate to touch somebody's
Everyone does that. You
Oh,
know? Everyone does that. Like you would never. You would like that scene. Like we talked about this before we started the live stream.
Yeah, I know.
But like that, the way they just set up that scene, the way it was filmed. Like
Yeah.
I don't know how like you can tell me with a straight face that is like supposed to be like platonic. Like I don't know. Like I don't understand. I mean,
Yeah.
like it is technically platonic because like they haven't crossed that line officially. But like no
It's
one
not-
does this if they're
exactly.
not gonna cross
Exactly.
that line. I don't know.
The filming of it was very intimate and stuff. And like you could tell that, first of all,
They didn't need to zoom in on Bellamy's
they
hand.
did the angles of the
Yeah.
camera was not like it was focused
It was
in
done
on that for
purpose.
a purpose. Yeah, like to tell a story. And this is where the story is. Like, yeah, you know, we have like the whole Becca thing. I see people commenting about that, but I think that this was an introduction to the romantic side of Blark, like explicitly for everybody to see.
For everybody, not just us.
Not just us.
Brings in the whole hostage taker and his girlfriend, which
yes, see, that would be the most unnecessary fucking thing to put in there.
Exactly.
If you're not going there, it makes no sense.
And that's the first time someone officially called Clark Bellamy's girlfriend.
Yeah, that's the first time they officially like linked them romantically.
Yeah.
Exactly,
So,
for the general audience to understand and see where this is going. Like, people, they were with Bellamy and Clark for literally like 2 minutes, like a minute, and they just assumed that they were together because their connection was that strong.
Because
and
they should be together.
like
everyone, no, but like, everyone knows it. We keep saying that, like everyone fucking around them knows it except them. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Did you see that thing on Tumblr that it was like paralleling? It was like, oh, remember in season 3 when it was like, oh, the queen, but the little knight by his queen's side, and it's like that kind of foreshadowed the finale of season 3, how Clark was in the throne, and they're like, oh, the hostage taker is over. Like,
it's foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
Did you post that on Twitter? Because like I didn't see it on Tumblr, but I feel like I saw it on Twitter with you.
Yeah, I put that on Twitter because I was freaking out.
No, I saw that on Twitter with you. Yes. I do. How do people even make those connections? Like I
have no idea.
I'm so thankful for Tumblr because I can't. I don't connect.
There's so many parallels. That's why there's so many parallels.
Yeah.
Like
but
great.
Going back to that scene though, of him like running to her and the way that he helps her up with like 2 arms, like, is that really necessary? Like, he could not wait.
Look, none of this was necessary. There's like you know what else was really unnecessary? Like that wide shot of them like
that's
separating.
what I just wanted to say. That shot looked exactly like
they looked like they were like kissing,
honestly.
and like someone interrupted.
Yeah, exactly.
Like why was that necessary?
Exactly. And they kept their arms around each other for the entire scene.
Yeah.
Exactly. They didn't let go of each other that whole scene.
They could not, because like I think that in that moment,
they needed to hold on to each other to keep reminding each other this is real and that you're really here.
It was like
literally.
It was an anchor.
It was like the way that he just looks at her when before they hug is just like this look of they can't believe that the other one is there. You know, it's just this happiness, and then when they hug each other, it's emotional. And then I love when she goes, "You're really here," inside like his neck, and then you see Bellamy close his eyes because that's the first time he heard her voice. And you could just
oh my god, that is the first time he heard her voice.
No, I'm gonna start crying. I didn't connect that the first time he heard her voice after 6. Oh wait, I'm gonna cry now on the live. No, this is fine. No, I'm not doing that. So
I didn't realize.
No.
Well, he takes like this breath, like where he just closes his eyes, like
shut up.
I can't.
No, that whole thing. His eyes and like his like, oh my god, they hugged so like close and like so platonic. It was ridiculous. I use platonic, but it's funny now. I use it in the complete opposite sense of the word.
And then the
second hug was a lot more passionate. That was more like desperate to like feel like to get that contact. And
then I love how Clark said, she goes, wait, we have to like talk about this before we hug again.
Wait, we can hold each other all night.
Wait, I need to know that.
Let's wait for a minute. Well, yeah, we don't know what was happening while they were flying over to the bunker. I feel like they were just hugging the entire time.
Yeah, they were holding hands.
I feel like that is what happened, honestly.
People were saying that they slept together like overnight. They cuddled or something like overnight.
That sounds reasonable. Yeah.
That's something that we were talking about. Like, it's kind of frustrating because what did they have other interactions that we didn't get to see that were off camera? Like, it goes from like daytime to nighttime.
Well. They went nighttime to daytime, yeah?
And then back to nighttime.
No, but like I don't know at what time, like at the end of episode 3, I don't know, maybe like that was like 3 a.m. So like it doesn't take that long for it to be like daytime.
Yeah.
I don't think it took them very long to get to there, but we definitely skipped something with Bellamy and Clark. but like that that was bound to happen.
Yeah, maybe
Let's
always
just
keep-
hope it was something like insignificant that like we didn't need. I mean, nothing up there is insignificant, but I like to believe that they're keeping the good conversation, the good stuff, like for on
they're
screen.
definitely keeping that. I hope so. I mean, we just
Yeah, but I'm very like happy with what we got. Like we really got two reunions. Like there's no way that people can complain about this. Like,
yeah, I said
I'm kidding.
people like were satisfied. That's all.
no, this was amazing, especially the emotions on their face. Like I love when they split apart after that second hug, and you could see how wet Clark's eyes are. Like
There's so many.
well, they were both so emotional.
No, I couldn't see how wet Clark's eyes were because like my eyes were like didn't see anything. I imagine they weren't. I imagine she was crying.
But after that, when you rewatched it, you saw that they were both
again through
like,
tears, but I saw it better. No. That whole scene, I just loved it. It was perfect. It was just like, oh my god, their faces just said everything. Like it was like 6 years passed, but like nothing changed.
Exactly.
Like there's that love and that trust, everything is there. Like nothing.
And that connection.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's built within them that could never go away. Honestly.
And then, you know, the way that she says to him, "And now you're home," like she whispers it, like she can't even believe it. Like
her voice is
like,
so
it's
her voice like is like so much emotion. Like her voice like cries.
Yeah, and when she says like, "And now you're home," it's like, and you came back, you know, like,
and they don't
came back.
And there's technically they don't have a physical home. Their home is within each other because the whole
that's what I love. I love her choice of word there with saying home.
Exactly.
Because like what home? Like they're not even in the same place. Who fucking knows where Eden is?
But
like that is not home.
Yeah, home is when they're together.
Especially because
home is where Clark is. Home is where Bellamy is. I love that choice of words because like that is definitely home. Like,
especially because that's happening in like Allegiance territory, so that's not their home.
Yeah, that is definitely not physical home. Like no. They're talking about
if they didn't want to use those wording, the writers could have just said, "Now you're here."
Well, she said to him,
she didn't.
Yeah, but she couldn't. No, she could have been like, "Now you're back." But they used the word home.
They didn't even need to say hostage's girlfriend. They knew Clark's name.
Exactly.
They knew Clark's name. They didn't have to say girlfriend. So I mean, you know.
We all know what they're doing.
We all know what that means. Like Charmaine is the smartest character on that show, honestly. Like she picked it up so fast.
People in the comments, home is where the heart is. Guys, home is where the heart is.
What?
Home is where the heart is.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Like home is not a place, it's a person. I saw that as well and I was like, oh my god.
Kill me.
Stop.
Yeah, everybody in the comments is talking about how they forgot Harper's name. I was insulted.
I didn't even hear they forgot Harper.
We didn't connect it, but when we saw it, I was honestly so mad.
I got pissed. How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you mention Echo and even though what is her name?
No, how dare you mention an Echo and more and not mention Harper? Harper is
like let me just name the two grounders that Clark doesn't really care about, you know, like the one that tried to kill her.
It's honestly embarrassing. It's embarrassing for the writers.
Yeah,
because they wrote that.
They literally forgot. The writers forgot.
I'm so mad about that, honestly.
I didn't pick it up the first time because I was just
like, okay.
Yeah, no, like now every time I watch that I pick that up, but like the first time I was just like looking at them.
Yeah, the first time honestly, I'm not surprised.
They could have not said Raven or Murphy, I still wouldn't like catch it. Because like
honestly,
I was just looking at their faces, honestly. So like I heard nothing. But like I'm pissed about that.
Yeah.
Like how dare you, Harvard is better.
Isn't it funny how like when we watch Balark, we don't actually hear them?
No.
Until like
and they were telling some pretty important stuff for
beautiful
the story.
things,
Exactly.
but like I don't know what you're saying. I need to like rewind back, honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
I don't know, like we need a couple of times to even like pick up what they were saying.
Yeah.
Like I love how right after Diosa said girlfriend, she said something about a cure, which is like
Exactly.
pretty, I feel like important for the
the
plot.
entire story.
And I was like,
you're like, what?
I know you're saying something important that I should like think about, but like you lost me after girlfriend. Like I hear
Exactly.
nothing after girlfriend.
I didn't hear that at all. We didn't hear the
No.
cure part until like I don't think we heard that at all.
I don't
actually.
even know. Like it was.
We found that out later, like
We were like,
on
oh,
Twitter
they
and
mentioned
stuff.
that because I couldn't. And
We had no idea.
And like you guys were able to pause it and stuff. Like we had to I had to get my DVR up to pause it because like there's no commercial break.
Yeah, we were watching live, but we couldn't like really live tweet or do anything like that because we kept like pausing.
We
it.
kept pausing it and
So then
rewatching.
eventually we just weren't watching live. We were just watching it on.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Like we always complain that we like can't watch it live because like it's 3 a.m. and like, but I don't even know how we would watch it live and like not be able to like pause. I
It's
wouldn't be able to.
We
It's
couldn't
not.
do it.
We can't do it. We just watched it on the DVR.
No, we take like hours to even like mentally prepare ourselves when we wake up to like watch the episode. I don't even know how.
And when we watch it, we pause it million times. And when we
rewind it.
Exactly.
I don't know how you. I know how to watch live actually at
So
all.
yeah.
It's impossible. It really is. Like, and I want to like live tweet and everything, but I'm rewatching it like consistently. So
It took us like how long?
It took us.
It was like 4 a.m. and we were like editing because we kept watching. We rewatched that scene all night.
Yeah, basically whenever the 100's on, it's like an event.
It's like an 8-hour thing.
We rewatch it and then we watch it again. And then we rewatch, fast forward and everything.
And then we review it and then we edit. And it takes like 8-9 hours to watch.
It's crazy.
A 40-minute show.
Yeah, I know. We plan our entire day around the 100. We were just like, okay, the 100 is on that day, and that day we can't do anything. And for some
Even the
whatever
day before
reason,
that,
yes, but now we're like, for whatever reason, on Wednesday we wanted to meet a friend like later, like at 8 p.m. and like we watched the show at 8 a.m.
Yeah, literally.
And we couldn't. There was like 12 hours. There was like enough time for us to edit,
to render, to post everything. But
literally, we just like put it to render when we were exiting the house. Like I don't know what we were doing through all that time. It was ridiculous.
It
was
runs
like,
our life.
It runs your life. It really does.
No,
it really does.
It's ridiculous. Like the 100 is the only show that like do this.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, a lot of people keep talking about in the comments the difference between like all the reunions. Like I see a lot of can we talk about the cold reunion between Clark and Octavia? Yeah, there was very different reunions and everything. You know, we had Bellamy and Clark that was more of like an intimate, romantic type of reunion. And then we had Bellamy and Octavia that was more family, you know, like, and then the script came out like, oh, in that moment it was just like brother and sister.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had mother and daughter with Clark and her mom. And then we had that reunion of Clark and Octavia, which was very formal. Like the handshake between them was very
because
like
Clark was able to see what was going on. She's very observant. Like Bellamy, Bellamy didn't notice it right away.
Yeah, I mean, like at that moment, like she's in arena where there's like blood and everything. I'm sure there's like a shock. Their reunion, like I don't know, made sense in my mind because like they always had that like I can't even explain their relationship because it was always like so much ups and downs. But I feel there's always been respect between them,
and I think it's gonna continue to be that way. I could think it's gonna be continued to be respect and everything. But yeah,
they're probably not gonna be on the same page for like things. But like
I mean,
that reunion was like for them really.
Yeah.
It was like it was like formal, but like respect, and like also Clark was like, I'm kind of not sure what is happening here. But like
there's
and then the way that Bellamy looks over at them, because he watches that reunion and he's kind of like okay, and then he really sees what Clark's seeing and he's like, okay, like I see what you're seeing now, like I'm looking around.
Well, it took Bellamy like
it took, of course.
It took Bellamy like he was like looking at for Octavia, and then afterwards he was like, oh, look at blood.
Nice. And then he Diosa was like, oh, like nice war paint. Like that's not war paint, that's blood.
Like, that was so funny to me.
Diosa
Diosa is hilarious. That was really funny, actually.
Everybody's talking now in the comments about how Zeke is not
He's
Zeke.
not Zeke anymore. He's wild.
We didn't even call him Zeke. We called him Zeke.
So
And then I kind of maybe switched to Zeke, and now his name is not even Zeke. So I don't know what to do with that.
we're trying to
We just have to get used to it. We have to call him Shaw.
No.
Yeah, I'm trying.
we're
I'm really
trying to go with Shaw, yeah.
Yeah.
But
It's
it's
gonna take a
Zeke.
while. We can keep calling him Zeke. That's what's in our head. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't just call him Shaw now. That's weird.
No.
Yeah, he's always like you can't just do that. Like 4 episodes in, you can't just change a character that we've been talking about like all summer.
Well, I think Zeke is like his middle name. It's like Ezekiel. That's his middle name. Or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, they
Yes.
were like, everybody calls him Shaw, then why did you
Say
say
Zeke
Zeke
in the first
in
place.
the first place? Why did you make the entire fandom call him Zeke to make him
Yeah.
his
But
name
like they
Shaw?
called Diyoza Charmaine. So I kept calling her Charmaine, but like they referred to her as Diyoza. And they kept calling McCreary Graveyard. So I called him Graveyard.
And now he's McCreary.
I keep switching.
I
Like they
can't-
don't.
I feel like they're still having shit together with the names.
No, they this is ridiculous. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm just gonna call him Zeke, honestly. I'm not gonna remember Shaw. Like, I'm just gonna call him Zeke.
Yeah,
maybe.
But I
Maybe
love
something
the little
like
glimpse that we got of Zeke and Raven. How he's like that. She's a genius.
Oh.
And like, oh, she flipped me the bird. Like I thought it was so cool. Like the little like back and forth between them.
That was adorable.
Yeah, that was really cute.
When he
Really
said like
adorable.
real cute.
Real
That was like
cute.
so cute.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like no, I'm like I love being in this position where I'm just like I love Mervyn.
I love
But like I
Mervyn.
love Zeke and I love the idea of Raven and Zeke. So I'm just like whatever happens I win, you know? I've never been in this position before. Like me, I will always love Murphy and Raven more as like a relationship, but like I don't necessarily like need it to be romantic, you know?
Yeah.
We
would
need
love
Clark
that.
first.
Yeah, I'm not really. I feel like we can't really be focused on Mervyn right now, but like I feel like I think they're gonna make Zeke and Raven like romantic, but I think that there's always gonna be Mervyn in the background and kind of building that up slowly.
I think that's gonna be more the focus next year.
I mean, I wouldn't want them to really get together now anyway, Mervyn, because like we kind of need to see that grow more anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but I love the development that we got in that episode. I love them playing soccer.
Yes.
That was adorable.
Yeah, it was adorable.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no, when he started saying like why he stayed behind.
I wasn't sure what's gonna happen.
And he was like building up for that. I was like, wait,
know
what
that
is
was
happening?
He just stopped talking, and I honestly had no idea what's gonna happen.
No, I was about to I was shocked. I was like, if he says what I think he's like building up to say, I will like drop on the floor. And then he didn't.
Yeah, that
didn't make sense. But like at that moment, I was like, what is happening?
Made everybody think that though. Like that.
I still think that a part of him stayed for her. I don't think that it was just like, oh, why do you have to be the one to sacrifice? I think that he said that, but I think that he really did want to stay with Raven because I think he cares about her.
Yeah, I literally just read an interview with Richard where he said, I'm sure Murphy like thought he was like some part of him thought it was saying because of Amori, but like he always stayed because of Raven or something like that.
Yeah,
and I was like, yes. And that was like beautiful.
That when he was like, I'm gonna pull the plug for you when it comes down to it. Didn't it remind you of Mount Weather? Like, because that reminded us of very like Mount Weather.
No, at that moment we said Bellamy and Clark 216.
Yeah,
Bellamy and Clark 216.
We wanted them to pull together.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a question. Okay, so our guys, I mean Raven and Murphy, like had to like kill the guys up there if Diyoza like tried to do something, right?
Yeah.
And when they tried first, and like when they tried to like gain control, and like Raven took control back from the prisoners, whatever. Murphy was like, "I'm gonna let's call Bellamy right now," and like Raven stopped him because like Raven didn't want to kill those people.
Yeah,
but like if they had told Bellamy, right? then he could have been prepared for what was coming later on, right?
Exactly.
It's like, I don't know what how smart anything there was, really.
When you think about it, when you think about
Like we thought about that while editing. Like we like went through that scene. I was like, oh wait.
If only she called him and told him that they're preparing for something, that they're trying something.
Like maybe we could have like prevented this from happening.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know if that's gonna be like a plot point later on, or if we're just gonna move on from that.
I don't think it will.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people are blaming Raven
for the deal. Yeah, I mean, it's not. I don't think that she knew it was going to go that far, but she definitely could have warned Bellamy, given him a heads up, because he was completely blindsided when she's like, oh, call her, and then nothing happens. Like,
no, I mean, I feel like she probably should have told him, but like I understand why she didn't. I can't really like blame her for it. I don't know. I'm just like it wasn't the smartest move, but it's not like anyone in the show always makes the smartest move. So like
I mean, it's also like they haven't been having to have this mindset of like betrayals and war. You know, they haven't had to think about these things for 6 years. So I think getting back into that habit is also very strange for her because she's been in peace for 6 years, you know, like I don't think that she really
fully understood the consequences either.
Yeah, the real
what could really happen.
Yeah.
Plus, I think that the Alicia's prisoners would have that would have happened in the long run anyway. Yeah. No matter what any of them did. So
yeah, but like I was literally like, if maybe they told Bellamy or whatever that they tried to like hack it, I feel like I would be like, okay, kill 10 of them. And I would say to the Yoza, okay, try that again. I'll kill more of them. Like, just so you know, I'm not kidding. I don't know. I feel like I would do that.
They haven't been that mind state for like 6 years.
The supersonic weapon is going to be the problem this season.
Yeah, oh my God! You see how like that guy died?
Yeah, he
jumped in front of Octavia.
Yeah, but he like exploded Octavia.
That was like red rain. I love how I was like, who was that? Was that anyone we know? And Mila was like, was that Miller? Like, that person is dead.
That would have been horrible.
Oh my God. I hope none of our guys die like that.
Oh my God.
What if I was foreshadowing how somebody's gonna die? Like that's gonna happen to like somebody that we love.
Oh jeez.
No.
That is too cruel.
No, that's just
Jason will do that.
Oh, I remember.
No. I don't want that to happen. Like the
I don't want to even think about that.
Nightmares now.
But you know, I think that scene though was also to show how ruthless the Alicia's people are and how bad their weapons were. But I think it's also to show how the Grounders, like we got a lot of instances in this episode how they are loyal to Octavia. Like, you know, even when they're like, oh, grab your stuff, like they weren't listening until Octavia gave them a sign that it's okay. Like they are very
Miller looks to Octavia, not Bellamy in that moment.
Yeah.
Well, no, like Miller calls her blood rain. Like he's like fully there. I don't know.
Yeah, they're completely loyal to her and to One Crew.
Like One Crew really, they just like it really seems like a cult. Like I don't know. Like they start like Gaia starts like saying from the ashes we rise, and everyone's repeating that.
Yeah,
like
but to me,
everything there's like so much like discipline there.
Exactly, discipline. To me, they seem like an army, completely an army. Yeah, there is that kind of cult and everything, but to me, it's really respectful how she managed to make something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, definitely.
On that note, though, it's interesting that Indra is kind of like not completely with Octavia and where she's going because she kind of like warns Kane and Abby.
Yeah, did you guys do TV After Dark this week?
Yeah,
that was one of the questions about Indra.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Did you do in the TV After Dark that we do the round table when we all?
For this episode. No. What question for Indra?
Oh, well, there was a question about Indra.
It was interesting.
Indra's relationship with Octavia and how that is this season because she's not completely on board with what Octavia is doing. We saw in episode 4.
Well, yeah, but like I don't know, like how not on board she is. If you know what I mean? Because like I feel like she is on board. But like I don't know, because this was like with Kane, and Indra and Kane are like close or whatever. So I don't know if it was just like because of Kane that Indra was like
didn't want Kane to die, and
so I don't know if she's like because like I'm really struggling to figure out what else could be done in the bunker to like keep. I mean, this is like really extreme, but like I don't know what else could have been done to like keep the like peace. Like 800 people are alive, and I truly expected there to be like 500.
Honestly,
I expected much less.
When you think about what kind of clans entered that bunker, I
expected much less.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We were like
Bellamy's reaction though when Octavia's like 814, like Bellamy's like, oh, there's 1,200 of them, and she's like, not anymore.
Like, what? I mean, where did all those?
Like,
how Bellamy? How is possible that he honestly thought that there was supposed to be 1,200 of them at the end?
Like he drops in a puddle of blood. What did he think?
How do you think that is, Bellamy?
How did he think everyone was alive? I don't know.
Oh, that's a good. Somebody said, Wendy Farrell said, "Did Nyla die in the dark year?"
I think Jessica Harmon's in.
I think she is, but did we see Nyla?
No, we haven't seen Nyla.
No, I didn't see Nyla. I saw like someone mention like, "Where is Nyla?" And I didn't really pay attention to that.
Yeah,
but like, we didn't see her. We didn't see her, so maybe something happened. But I also kind of don't feel like they would fire Jessica. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I'm conflicted with that.
Yeah. I don't know.
But like the dark year is definitely cannibalism.
The dark year. We were saying cannibalism probably.
When they were,
that's why we don't want to talk about.
Yeah, but like when Gaia said before the fight, like something, all of me for all of you. I was like, oh, they're eating people.
And I was like, why do you think that?
Because like all of me. How all of you? Like I'm gonna give myself like for you to eat. I was like,
how do you connect those two now?
I was looking for cannibalism.
Yeah, you were
cannibalism. Well, because what do they do with all the bodies? Like, where do they do with the bodies?
But I don't think they eat dead bodies.
I don't know what they do.
I mean, I guess you can't eat.
I don't think they eat. I don't think they eat.
I'm sorry. 511 is called the dark year. Really?
Is it?
Oh my God! Yes, somebody had said that to us.
Really? So that means then we'll find out the dark year. I guess all the way back then. Wow.
I didn't think we were gonna find out that late.
No, I didn't think we were gonna find
out. But maybe
it
doesn't have to do with cannibalism then, because I can't see cannibalism being relevant in episode 11.
I don't know, because then that also brings in what the hell is going on this week in episode 5 with that thing or something inside of somebody. Like, what is that?
Oh, well, see, I feel like something happened in the desert because like there's a shot of someone like running
through the desert.
Yeah. So I thought like maybe someone came back and like that was the guy that like something happened to him. Maybe something in the desert.
Yeah. Did he eat something? I don't know what happened. How I have
because like that didn't just appear like that. Something happened.
Definitely something in there. But what I have no idea. Honestly.
Do you guys think that's connected to like the thing that they need the cure for? Maybe Diyoza and all them. Maybe like.
But that wasn't.
No, because I feel like whatever they need the cure from, like, originated up there. Like, I mean, like, or they like somehow maybe because they're prisoners, right?
Yeah,
so, like, maybe they did something to them.
I don't know. No, maybe
also
something
like,
before.
Yeah, but
before
like
those years, 100 years.
Yeah, like before the 100 years. I don't know.
I think something before that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like that is connected. Because like how would
there's so many questions.
I don't know. Is that an animal inside of him that they have to get out? I don't know. It looks bad.
Radiation or something.
But like wait, like maybe it could be something. Maybe that is what they need the cure from. Because like maybe that guy is a guy that got left behind, like from one of their guys. I don't know. I didn't think about it. Now I'm thinking
No,
about
I don't
it.
think it's something that they need cure from. I just think it's.
Is it gonna be just
It's
something
something
random in the desert we're never gonna see again after that
I don't think
episode?
so. I think it's just gonna be something from radiation maybe or something like that. I have no idea.
People are calling it alien.
alien?
People are saying aliens.
No, I think if we have aliens, that'll come in next season.
I think that'll be set up though the end of this season.
Yeah.
For them to be like,
Really,
oh,
aliens?
I don't
Like really? I feel
If
like
we go on
I
a
don't think
planet.
that.
you guys have no idea. The other night, I literally like, I came up with this whole scenario. Like it was maybe like 5 a.m. I didn't sleep yet. I was just awake, like thinking, and I convinced myself that there was going to be time travel and that Maddie is actually Bellamy and Clark's daughter. And I made up this whole scenario.
Oh my god!
I was so sure. And then I woke up. I was like, I'm so glad I didn't tweet that mess. I was thinking.
No, I mean, in your
No, it doesn't make sense.
in your defense, it was like 5 a.m. So I don't know what else you could have expected.
It was a really good explanation at the time.
Yeah, I'm sure it made sense to you then.
It made sense to me at the time. Now it doesn't. But
Okay, I'm glad that you don't think it right now.
no.
That like me and Milana before like season 5 aired, like long before. I feel like it was like 3 a.m. We were just like, yeah, look, we tweeted.
We really tweeted.
We
that,
tweeted this.
honestly.
We were just like,
We made a thread. We made
we made a thread. We were like, okay, Bellamy is not getting with Teco. They're gonna find those guys in space like
He's gonna
pretty much
yeah.
the minute they come into space, and they're gonna be with them.
And
And
he's
Bellamy's gonna be like with someone from their crew or whatever.
who's probably gonna
be
be
blonde.
blonde or something. We literally made.
And we were like so sure that was happening.
We
tweeted
were.
it. So, like you saw.
Everybody's like fanfic.
Yeah, no, I don't even know what we were thinking.
Yeah.
Right? Skyface,
No,
Bellamy,
no,
and Maddie
no,
look
no.
alike though.
They do.
I literally had it in my head. I think I was explaining it that like there's this other group that's gonna be time travelers, and Maddie was like left behind, and the rest of them died or something. I don't even know how I was making it up in my head, but it made sense at the time.
I feel like it's gonna end. And like I feel like that's something to do with like Allegiance 3. And I feel like the
What?
character that Shannon Cook plays is gonna be like from Allegiance 3. You know, those are the ones that had Nightblood.
No, yeah, I know.
Like
but
something happened to
what
them.
happened to it? What do you mean?
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna appear at the end.
Allegiance
Yeah,
is definitely gonna come into it.
Well, I wonder if
There's
that's gonna be
definitely more people alive.
They're all alive. They're
Yeah,
all
there's
alive, and I don't know
definitely
why
more
they're
people
coming.
Maddie, because Maddie's a Nightblood too.
that could be where she came from. I don't know.
I wonder if we're gonna
From
find
Allegiance
out
3?
about her family.
Well, we can
Maddie came from Grounders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what Allegiance 3 is. I mean,
We don't
they're
know
not
nothing.
here, but like no, but like why does everyone keep coming to Earth? Like
I
they
mean,
had the
why?
apocalypse like fucking 5 times. Just leave it. Like
I,
nothing good.
Clearly, Earth is unstable. How many would we have to
Somebody
go
needs to
through?
go through.
Like, give up, people. Find another planet. Like this planet, no. I don't know. I feel like that's how it's gonna end. Like something with Legion.
I still think that Shannon Cook's character is related to Bellamy. I still think that that's gonna be.
Well, yes, I feel like that's his like great grandfather with like 4 PhDs.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I feel like it would be a waste if they didn't do something like that anyway.
it would be so cool. It really
if like
would.
one of those people aren't related to somebody.
Yes, definitely. But I feel like Shannon Cook is like a little too young, no,
no.
to maybe be.
Well, no, because
his-
he was in the
Yeah, he needs to have children. Yeah. Well, if he's a grand.
Well, no,
No,
not
that's-
necessarily.
yeah.
But like, I feel like you could, if you have 4 PhDs, you can't be like 28.
Yeah, you can.
How did you manage to get 4 PhDs in that time?
Oh yeah, that's kind of true.
Yeah. He might just.
I don't know how it works in America, but here there's like no
Maybe
funding.
he's the son of the maybe that's his father, the one who has the 4 PhDs. Shannon, his character.
Oh fuck! What if it's his father?
Maybe.
Cool.
How could that happen?
It can be his
It
father.
can't be Bellamy's father.
No,
It can be It's something with Bellamy. Like they're both Filipino. It has to be something.
I can't wait to see that there is nothing connected to Bellamy.
I feel like
We
it
are
has to
Sitting
be.
here for half an hour talking about his grandpa's father to
Kaden,
die.
that's not gonna happen. How much do you want to bet that Blark will lean in for a kiss, and right before they do, the season ends? That's gonna happen before the kiss that's actually in the finale.
I will die.
We're gonna get like an almost
If it's like
kiss.
an almost kiss and then like boom, lights out.
No.
I would love an almost kiss, but like at episode 11.
Yeah.
That's what we said. We said we were like episode like 10, 11.
Not the
we'll
last
get
2
that.
seconds of the season.
No. So we'll get the actual
Like, that would
we'll
be
get a
cool.
kiss or a declaration at least. Something.
Yeah, like it's time, people. It's
Episode
time.
11. Bellamy and
That's
Clark
why I
find
just-
out that
You
Van
know-
crew 8 people because it's dark here. That episode is called.
Yeah.
And then they try to kiss.
You know what I feel like could be a turning point where they like go romantic. I feel like because like we're not at Eden, right? So like either at some point during like close to the end of the season, like we have Maddie maybe telling Bellamy at that point, like that Clark called him for like years, or like Bellamy sees the drawings of him or something, and like that like just switches something in their brain. I mean, in his brain, and for just like
I
fucking
can't
go for
believe
it.
it's gonna be episode 11. Yeah.
It's gonna be like he's not
Later.
gonna. Echo needs to break up with Bellamy because Bellamy's not gonna do it.
Yeah, but I hope he's gonna. I don't know, figure something out before.
Well,
earlier.
he's gonna be like confused
Well, yeah. Why the fuck are you confused?
because he saw Clark.
Everything changes.
I mean, like the promo for next episode, like Clark is. I don't even know what's happening with her, and he's like holding her up, of course. Again.
Oh
like,
my
they're
god!
back.
We didn't even when we watched it, we didn't even notice that.
Oh, that is the only
Until
thing I
we saw-
noticed. Like
We
I
didn't notice
played
it
back
until.
right then and there. I didn't even see what else.
Yeah. We didn't notice that until Twitter.
Oh no! You guys go back and you just like you see it. You're just like you look at each other. You guys like paused it at that. Yeah, we
The only
didn't.
thing I always see is Bellamy and Clark. Everything else is just like second.
Well, I really think that 6 is going to be the actual angst. Like, what do you think is going to be happening by episode 6? Like that threat for Maddie, and then the unexpected ally that Clark is going to align herself
I
with.
feel like by the end of episode 5, probably they will know that Bellamy and Echo are together.
Yeah, but I don't think that's gonna be angst between.
Well,
Clark and
not
Bellamy.
yet.
No,
Not yet. I feel like
in episode 5, I think. I don't.
No,
think
angst
so.
is not because
That yeah, I think yeah, something is episode 6 is gonna happen. That's gonna
but like what do we? Yeah, because like we said, Maddie. Like there's that they're gonna start the storyline with like
Yeah, I think so too.
something with Maddie,
Yeah.
and like Clark wants to protect her,
Yeah,
and that's gonna create conflict between Bellamy and Clark.
and they're
Yeah, so it's gonna like start there, but it's gonna be like I don't know. It's not gonna be like too bad of like angst, and like I think we're gonna just like build up to that, like episode 7 and probably 8.
Yeah, did you guys hear what Bob had said though about Maddie? That Maddie's like the key to their connection or something. Like, did you see that?
I don't think he said
Yeah.
Not their connection. Hold on, let me read you the actual quote that he had said. He said something
because
He said
about,
something about
like
she's
he's like integral to their relationship.
them working together or something. Like
Yeah.
that. I don't know. He said something.
Yes, something. Well, yes, because she's gonna be like, if they're not getting along, she's gonna come to them and be like to Bellamy, like, Clark loves you. She like called you.
I love that. I hope that
It's
happens.
gonna be like a Parent Trap thing.
Yes. I'm so here for that.
Same. I mean, same.
Hold on. It was.
Do you have the quote?
I'm getting it right now. I'm getting it.
I literally picture the Parent Trap of her trying to keep them together and like on the same page.
Exactly.
No, I'm down for that. You can give me the whole season, which is
Yeah, that would be the perfect moment for her to mention the phone calls to Bellamy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I want that to
Exactly.
actually. I really want that to be like a turning point for Bellamy when he hears that. I don't know. I think that would be perfect.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
I
the
think
quote. He
that
said, I think that Maddie, in a way, holds the key for Bellamy and Clark to be able to work together. Maddie's quite integral in terms of the relationship between Bellamy and
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember that.
The key following their separation.
I love Maddie so much.
Maddie is my favorite character. Maddie and Charmaine are my favorite. Okay.
We may have lost Jaha, but we gained Charmaine and Maddie.
We lost Jaha and Rowan, but we gained Charmaine and Maddie. I think that's like
basically
pretty much.
Yeah.
All right.
You should get up some of the questions.
Let me get up some questions that people had sent.
Let's answer a question.
Let's get some questions going. Okay.
I would go
I'll
from like
oldest first.
So people will ask them first.
Okay.
Mervin.
Dean Ariel said, how did you feel about that Mervin moment when Murphy said, I thought I was doing it to impress Maury, but the more I think about it, and then there was a long pause, a camera showing both Murphy and Raven looking at each other's eyes. I think that was totally done on purpose to make us think he's going to say, I did it because of you, which could mean they're planning on making Mervin happen sometime in the future. Definitely think they're making Mervin happen next season, especially
because they put a pause. They made him pause. Like when they do that, it's like
there's more to it.
Yeah, there's a deeper. There's
we were so confused when that happened because we were shocked, honestly, in that moment, but we didn't.
I was literally like, where are you going with this? What is happening? What is this
like
pause?
He's gonna go somewhere, but he.
And like I don't know.
Exactly. I have no idea, honestly.
I feel like I'm leaning more towards that they're not gonna make them romantic. I don't know why.
I don't know. I was 100% sure that they were not gonna make them romantic. I'm now not so sure, but I honestly would be okay either way.
Yeah. Oh, some people are talking about in the comments that did you guys see that the Jason tweet? How somebody had said that he deleted it?
What?
It was about Bellamy and Clark, and it was like, oh, just kiss already or something. And then he retweeted it and then deleted it.
Yes. No, I saw a picture of that.
We saw a picture,
I didn't see him actually like retweet it, but like I saw there is evidence. I feel like he does this on purpose. He's like, I'm gonna delete this in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna like let them have this. And he does. But I feel like he's sending us a message.
Definitely. Like it's coming.
We got you, Jason.
We understand your hidden messages, Jason.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Rianne Thomas said, do you think there is a possibility that Maddie will fall out with someone, for example, Echo? Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I don't know.
She's
really gonna have any.
I don't think that she's gonna. I don't know. I think she's gonna have more interaction with Octavia.
Yeah,
Maddie.
I feel like she's gonna have the interaction with Bellamy and Octavia the most.
Yeah, I don't see her actually like having
any connection with
Echo. Honestly, I don't see why.
And why exactly?
I feel like she's gonna have like mostly with, of course, Clark, Bellamy, Octavia.
I'd like to see her with Murphy.
I really want to.
I would love that. I would love.
Honestly, that would be so interesting.
Uncle Murphy.
Oh my God, the underrated moment of when Murphy found out that Clark was alive. I love his reaction. He just like smiled, like he just knew it. Like it just like figures that she was alive, Primfire. Like it was just so great.
That was like that whole scene just made me so happy. Like they're all smiles, and I just like. That entire scene was just, I don't know. I don't know.
It was so beautiful.
I can't wait for Clark to see them in person.
And then I love that Raven said, thank you for saving our lives. Like that was
I love that.
I needed to hear that.
Yes.
I needed to hear that. Honestly, I just want to thank Clark for saving their lives.
Like Bellamy did. Like he said, you saved us all.
Yeah.
Like I want her to know what she did is appreciated. Like they stayed behind for like 6 years.
Like, oh God, she missed them. And imagine how much she missed Bellamy. Like to say to Raven and Murphy, I miss you both. Like imagine like, oh my God, she missed him so much. She really did.
Yeah, like that is the first time. That is the first time she like ever talked to Murphy and Raven because like for 6 years she was like Bellamy.
It's true.
That's so true.
I love that scene though when you have Bellamy and Clark like laughing together, and you notice the way that
I kept,
And Bellamy looking at her.
I kept like replaying the GIF.
Yeah, that GIF is everything.
I kept like replaying it. It was just like
the way
he
that
sees her smiling, and it makes him smile.
Oh
yes, I think we should hold on to that.
Exactly. Until the end.
We should hold on to that because like, we will
God-
not see them smile.
God knows
yeah,
that
basically.
Bellamy has smiled so much in these 4 episodes.
Like never before.
Bellamy has smiled so much. Like I don't know what is happening.
Usually they're short-lived though. Usually the smiles are regular.
But that moment though, when he sees Clark laugh and he just smiles like she's laughing, she's alive, like, and then he turns around and you notice that he takes a deep breath.
Did you guys notice? Yeah, he does. He sighs. He like has like a sigh of happiness. But he puts his hand on her when they have to go, and then he takes it off, and then he puts it back on.
Yes, I saw that. I caught that. But I was like, am I imagining it? Did he just like, I don't know, do something else with his hand? I don't know what I was thinking. But
I think it's like to reassure himself that like she's still there, like she's alive.
Like she's
like,
real. Like he needs to make sure she's real all the time.
But he's like so screwed. Like he's like in a relationship, and he's like all of a sudden like overwhelmed with these feelings for Clark. That's
I saw someone like say on Twitter or something like that, like Diosa's saying like kill the hostage taker and his girlfriend, like Bellamy saying while holding Clark. Sure, she's outside.
Oh my god, I died when I saw that on Twitter.
I saw that. Oh my god.
That was good. But exactly, like all of a sudden, these feelings for Clark, I feel like rushed back to him, and you know he's trying to suppress it. I think when he takes that deep breath, like it's kind of like, oh my god, she's alive and everything, but. Like, what am I feeling again? Like, it's literally like what Eliza said. Like, they have all these emotions and they just don't know.
He's feeling pure happiness in that moment.
Yeah, it's just he's so relieved.
But I don't even think like he thought that far
exactly.
ahead.
They still didn't have time to think about anything.
I feel like he's gonna think about that when he like sees Echo and he's like, oh. This is like shitty now. Like, what is that?
Right? I think in that moment it was just Clark.
I feel like if I was Echo, I'd be so mad that Bellamy just literally like up and left.
Yeah, like your boyfriend just decides like
that's not cool. And I wonder if he's gonna say something about that.
I mean, that should tell her something about Bellamy's priorities. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't know. I feel like Echo is gonna be. I can't even believe I'm saying that, but like Echo is gonna be a huge help to us.
Yeah,
and, like maybe making them
finally realizing something. Not them, Bellamy, making Bellamy finally realizing.
Well, also Clark, because like Clark is gonna see him in a relationship, and like that maybe triggers something. I don't know.
It's gonna be the wake up call that they need.
Well, we also are gonna get probably Clark finding out about that, and I wonder how that's gonna go.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I feel like
it's gonna be something.
It's gonna be very subtle. It's gonna be very subtle. Maybe she finds out at the same time Octavia finds out it, so they put a lot more emphasis on Octavia's reaction.
Like it's gonna be something like
well, that's where it's not gonna be a love triangle in that way. That's why they're not gonna have it be a love triangle. It's gonna be more of Octavia, I think, coming in between Bellamy and Echo, I guess.
I mean, I like it. I mean, I like that it's not gonna be like a typical love triangle because I don't like love triangles. They just exhaust me.
And I don't feel like
Bellamy and Clark were never that kind of like. It was never that kind of a relationship.
That's what we've been saying.
That like revolved around
exactly
like that type of drama. Like they never even talked about Finn. They never even talked about Lex. It was never like that. It was just like the two of them in a bubble, sort of. So like
what we were saying is that we really don't think Echo or Becco is gonna affect Bellark in any way in their relationship. So I don't think because if it doesn't affect them, like their relationship, that's not a love triangle.
Yeah, but it's gonna affect.
But it's gonna affect especially and Echo to realize that she's
I really not.
want it there anymore.
Echo to me was like this.
To put it nicely,
Yeah. Julie 113, we had talked about this before the stream, but like the theory of the open door symbolically letting something new at the Bulark scene. Do you think it was foreshadowing? Yeah, that was done on purpose for sure, because that shot is so like intimate. Like I love that shot because you really see their hands, like, and how it focused in on how they don't want to let go of each other. And yeah. And then the comment after, because the scene right after that was the one with the hostage taker and his girlfriend. I think we're definitely opening the door. Like, it's definitely happening this season. I mean,
we of course didn't connect that because like we never connect those things. But like they told us. I mean, Jack and Marcel told us before we started this about that the door opening, and like we're totally on board with that. That's definitely why that happened. I mean, I love that.
We're in it for the symbolism.
Yeah, okay. The tank top.
Oh, yeah, the tank top.
The tank top.
We can go on and on about how important it is that she's in a tank top.
A tank top.
If you guys have seen that, like, have you seen? Was that on Tumblr or Twitter? When like with the jackets?
Yeah, that's on Tumblr.
That's on Tumblr with like the jackets and how like Bellamy and Clark's jackets when they're like with each other, it's always like unzipped a lot of the times, kind of showing that they're open with each other, and then like. I think.
Oh my god!
I mean, no, it's the beginning of season 3. Isn't the beginning of season like when they're having like the troubles in season 3? Aren't their jackets?
Their jackets.
I don't know, there's like proof though on Tumblr of this.
Their jackets are closed whenever there's issues and whenever they're not together.
So the fact that she's in a tank top, like that shows like vulnerability and how she can be open with
I don't never connect those things.
I don't think we could.
We never connect those things. Like I'm so impressed by the people who do that.
Honestly, we don't pay that kind of attention to
details and like meanings.
Exactly.
I don't.
Well, we didn't catch the whole like jacket thing. We just saw it on Tumblr.
We noticed the tank.
We noticed the tank top was really
like that. Yeah, tank top.
I noticed the tank top. I noticed that.
The tank top.
Especially because she's in a tank top. Like that shot with the hand, it means it's like so much better. Like if she had a jacket on, that wouldn't really, you know what I mean? Like
it's
you
showing
see like her bare skin there. Yeah.
I mean,
that shot on her.
They did that on purpose.
Exactly. His hand on her shoulder, naked shoulder. That is so unnecessary.
Why would you ever pan up to that? It was like if they were like.
Well, when else do we ever really see? Like we haven't seen Clark in a tank top really with a guy like that. Like
these aren't breadcrumbs, guys.
No, this is true. No, this is the real thing.
People are saying it's breadcrumbs and that we're starving.
Like it's a real thing, and like it just shows that she could be vulnerable now that Bellamy's back. Like Bellamy is back. She can lean on him again.
They've always leaned on each other in that way, and Clark doesn't really have anybody that she can open up with like that, especially now that her mother's gone.
Yeah, and then the show's Bellamy. Did you guys see the gif of him like clutching the tank top, like the clothes, like
No, I know. Yeah. I mean, that like whole thing, even like in episode 3 when it started, because like that's what like hits me. I feel like the most maybe because like she was alone for 6 years and like everything was really up to her. And like that one day when she's like in trouble and she's like getting tortured, like that's when Bellamy appears.
Yeah.
Like that, like so, like that gets to me so much, and like finally Clark can relax a little bit. Like it's not the whole weight of the world is not just on her shoulders now because like they always share it, and like that's what like I don't know, that really gets me every fucking time. Then like even when they hugged, I'm just like she must be like so relieved. Like it's not just you now, like you have him. I don't know. That like always like it makes me.
Yeah, I was just thinking. No, you know, this is the list scene. Clark doesn't have her jacket on in that scene, the list scene. And then when she leaves the room, when Bellamy's like gets in sleep, she puts her jacket on when he leaves and then leaves the room. I mean, yes, she was inside, but
still. I never noticed those things. I'm gonna start paying attention. I always think about that. I'm gonna start paying attention to what they're wearing.
Yeah, the only other time we've seen Clark without her jacket is with Maddie. Yeah, Maddie, who's like her family.
Yes.
Yeah. I hope Bellamy has his jacket like zipped up to his like neck when he's with Echo. Like he better be like Wearing a turtleneck.
We gotta notice. Pay attention to the jacket. Well, Bellamy is gonna have his jacket on now probably for a while.
Well, I mean, when they're outside,
Yeah, but like when they're like in those moments, like I don't know.
No, I'm not paying attention.
It could be reaching. I mean, we noticed the tank top more, but I think the symbolism of the jacket that I've seen a lot on Tumblr, that discussion is interesting. We're English majors, so we observe every little tiny thing. Like I saw somebody put up on Tumblr, they were like, I wonder if there's something with McCreary's hat. Like how like he puts on his hat whenever he has to like do something like really like dangerous. And I'm like, whoa, that's something like didn't even think about that one, but yeah.
I don't think that matters.
I don't know the jacket
Oh, this is reaching so far, right?
Yeah, it really is.
We do.
Listen, guys, this is what happens sometimes.
We have to. Yeah. It's hilarious. That's
okay, yeah. When Becco kissed, Bellamy was wearing the space suit because it's a space thing.
Oh, so he's worse than a turtleneck. He's literally wearing protection all over his body.
Oh my god, because it's a space thing, and then when they got back to Earth,
they got back down to Earth. Yeah.
That's like the whole thing with Raven being like, you're going the wrong way. We just read into things.
Yeah.
There all has
exactly. There
Yeah.
are
subtle hints of that relationship breaking apart. I'm so
Lack
glad I'm gonna watch the end of that.
That's so funny. Lag giving fashion advice.
Yes, well, we've come a long way. Come a long way.
Oh gosh. Let's see. Did we?
Hashtag jacket plot. Jesus. Oh.
Everyone's like, no, guys, don't focus it too much on the jackets, okay?
What? Oh, that's all I'm gonna pay attention to now when I watch the scene.
It's what they're wearing.
No.
Did we answer?
You know what I also loved? That the episode ended with like Bellamy and Clark just looking at each other because like shit started happening again, and they're like, oh well.
The first thing they need to do is to look
at each other and just like, oh well, now we're back to this.
It literally reminded me of like the whole like what now princess, like literally they're just back at it again together.
That is that look. Like shit starts going down and he looks at her and she looks at him
and everything.
And like we're gonna figure out how to fix this now
together.
Yeah. I love
it. Speaking, hold on. Somebody had said Sky Fade. I knew I saw something about this. Okay. Okay, we all know we freak and Bellamy and Clark hug, but how did you feel about Deoza saying kill the hostage taker and his girlfriend? And what cure do they want Abby for? And Octavia blaming Bellamy again. Yeah, Octavia blaming Bellamy again. That was really sad.
I love how you started with that one. I was getting prepared to be like, Deoza, and now we're going to Octavia. Okay.
I know, there was like a bunch in that comment, but I remember the Bellamy and Octavia thing that we hadn't mentioned. Yeah, that
made me sad.
Yeah, that was really sad because Bellamy tried so hard. Like he didn't know. He had so much faith going down that everything was going to be taken care of. Like he literally came down like Prince Charming there to save the day. Like he came down and had everything figured out. You know, he had the leverage. He got Clark out. He got them out of the bunker. Like he did all these things, and then just to have that slap in the face, like, you know.
But it's like not much has changed because that's literally all we go through with Bellamy.
Oh my God, he's not even surprised when she blames him. He's just like, yeah, like, all right. Like, yeah, it's all
here we are again.
Poor Bellamy.
Yeah.
I mean, that scene, I was just like, I feel like I was more
I'm just gonna blame it everything on writers.
No, because I was like,
I'm just tired of the same storyline over and over again.
Like I was just like, are we really gonna do this now again with Bellamy and Octavia? Because like I'm so tired. Can we just like have
they could have had literally one episode. He came back. He rescued her and the whole one crew. And the first thing they need to do is make fight between them. I don't
know. That's like when that happened, I was just like, oh, here we go again. I'm gonna be like,
it's like the same thing that we.
I was so mad that the writers decided to go that way.
Yeah, because like it was so unnecessary. Like
really
it was so unnecessary. It's your fault. what could he have done? Like, why would you even like put that in? Like, why would that even? I don't know. I dislike that really much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It just
like,
the devastation on Bellamy's face, like after, like he's just kind of like not surprised, and then when she walks away, he's
It's frustrating
so
too because
upset.
it's
And,
frustrating because like I was like so with Octavia in episode 2, and I thought she was so awesome, and now it's like, why are you being mean to Bellamy? Like, stop it. Like, I just
she does.
that.
Somebody, Wendy, she takes him for granted a little. She definitely does take advantage of Bellamy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, their relationship has always been like very specific, because like they did grow up in that like fucked up situation where he was literally a father to her, and like in a way, I think she grew up thinking that some things that like shouldn't have been like just his responsibility are his responsibility, and like I don't know, that created just like a really fucked up situation between them, and like that's why these things happen now. I don't know, like it's like I don't even know how to discuss that because there's just like so much layers to that, and I don't know what to do with that.
I know
Because,
there's a lot to that relationship. They're really
they love each other so much, but like it gets so fucked up at times, and I don't know what to do, and I don't know what to like. I don't even know how to explain how I feel about that. Like because like I love them. I want them to be okay, but the writers keep just like making this shit happen, and I don't want it. Like I want it to end, people. Like just give them a season where they were happy.
Yeah, I agree. Because, they just got reunited and all of a sudden everything goes bad again. Like, it sucks. Because I do want to see those scenes. Yeah, the Blake siblings need a therapy session. Yeah. Well, I do love them.
And now instead of a therapy,
that vulnerability,
session,
Clark always helps him get through Octavia.
Wait, what?
Clark always gives him advice about Octavia. Then he looks at Clark in the end.
Yeah, but now like instead of a therapy session, they're gonna have like Octavia finding out that he's with Echo, which is gonna be like great. That's just like a cherry on top of a shit cake we never asked for. So like great.
Why couldn't that only? They already have fun between them.
Yeah, you know what? Their relationship right now is already really bad. So Echo is just gonna push that even more.
Honestly.
Yeah, I don't even know how we're gonna like.
Yeah.
I mean, Bob did say that this scene is like that, like the Blake siblings are like a big part of the season, and like their relationship and their like, I guess, disagreement.
Or
I don't know, but like it's gonna get resolved, I feel like, because like there's a scene from the trailer which I thought was their reunion, but like apparently it's not, where they hug again.
yeah,
But like Clark is in the middle looking at that weirdly. Why? I don't know what that is.
I don't know exactly. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that is. I don't know when that happens. I don't even know.
I
But
have
like,
no idea.
Remember that picture? The picture that they put up of like Bellamy and Octavia, and then Clark watching them.
That's what they were just talking. They were just
No. They're talking about the trailer scene when she kisses him on the neck. Remember that scene between Octavia and Bellamy where she's giving him a kiss on the cheek?
neck.
Yeah.
Wait, those are two different.
Those are two.
Different?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's the same scene, but
Oh, you mean like the pictures we got? Of
the pictures we got of that, yeah.
Yeah, when is that gonna happen?
I don't
know.
I feel like maybe towards the. Oh no! Wait. When we had that picture, doesn't like every picture that Jason posted, didn't they have like a mark to like see what episode that's in? That's like episode 5, right?
That
was episode 5.
Yeah,
that was because that was on the
remember
top.
we all thought that was happening this week.
They're gonna like hug, and then she's gonna find out that he's with Echo and like fuck up.
That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's definitely what's gonna happen.
We're gonna think like, oh, everything's fine.
I'm just tired.
I can't.
I'm just tired of that
because like no.
And I just wanna skip this part and go to them being finally okay.
That's
happy.
I don't know when we're gonna get that.
If I could, I would do that. Honestly.
I don't think we're gonna have that. I don't know. the Blake siblings fighting like just takes out a lot of me. I don't know. It drains me of my energy. Honestly, I don't like seeing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one asked me what I like.
The promo, Bellamy's holding Clark in the promo. Did you guys catch that?
We saw.
Oh my gosh. Yes, we didn't catch it. We watched it. We caught it on Twitter and Tumblr after that. We were just seeing.
That is the only thing I saw from the trailer, really. Like, I immediately paused and, like, just went back. I was like,
I was too exhausted to see anything.
You guys were so calm. Like, when you went back, you guys were so calm. Just like,
honestly.
Like, okay, we're doing this again. More death.
No, like, Bellamy and Clark are back to their old ways. It took
immediately.
It took a second.
Yeah, he told everyone to go while he stayed with Clark. Yeah, that's what he's like, yelling at everyone to go while he's holding up Clark. Like, what happens? That Clark gets knocked down or something? Like, what happened?
I feel like they can't. I don't know if I picked that up correctly, but I feel like they can't like move from under something because like something happens like there in the desert or whatever, and they like have to, I don't know, like maybe Clark passed the point she couldn't for some reason pass. I don't know, it's very weird. I don't know what happened there. I'm like really trying to like figure it out, but like nothing. I don't know what is happening really.
No, yeah, Bellamy going to Clark, I'm not leaving you again. I really want that. I really want that line. Bad. I really do.
Well, if we don't get that, that is like such a wasted opportunity.
I feel like we will though, because it was kind of foreshadowed when he says like, "I left Clark behind to die, and I'm not doing that again." I think that's gonna come back at the end of the season, though. Yeah, I think that's.
I hope so. I feel like again that would be such a missed opportunity. Don't do that. Yeah, that would be like perfect.
Yeah, that needs to happen.
I feel like I feel like something like that will happen, and I'll just like be floored.
Yeah, honestly.
I don't know. I can't even imagine them like separating.
I don't think they will.
I don't think we are. I don't think we're supposed to get that this season.
I can't see that happening. Like I can't see them.
Honestly, I
feel like even if they're like mad at each other, they will just like be okay. I'm mad at you, but like don't move like more than 10 feet away from me. I'm gonna be mad at you, but like don't move from here.
Basically, yeah. Okay, let's see more questions.
Yeah.
Hannah YT, if Becca breaks up, what episode do you think they will? I think that they'll break up.
I think 8 is. Wait, wasn't there something with episode 8?
I don't know, but I feel like they're gonna prolong it.
No, because I feel like
and they've been together for a long 6 years. They've been together. I mean,
in space.
Yeah, in space for 6 years. I don't feel like that's gonna end. And the show goes really fast and quickly.
Everything happens really fast.
Yeah, and I don't think it's gonna happen in like one day or two. So
no, but because I feel when they break up, it's gonna be because like something with Clark. So like when they break up, we're gonna have something with Bellamy and Clark. And if I feel like they're gonna almost kiss in episode 11, I feel like episode 10 is a good place for Bellamy and Echo to like break up.
Yeah, I just like
we have 3 more episodes to make them.
6 is gonna bring in the angst, though. I think like 6 is gonna, because Bob keeps saying that their relationship is gonna be tested and everything. So I think 6 is when that stuff is gonna start, and I'm thinking I hope by episode 8. Like I don't want them to drag it on, but if they do, it'll probably be, you're right, probably 10. That's the latest though. Like I don't think that they'll go on like till episode 13. Like I don't think
No. I think that's
gonna
be
at
episode 10.
But for some reason, really, I always say 10. I don't know. That's like a good place for me to like, I don't know, end it. I think episode like 6, 8, whatever. I think that's too soon.
Yeah, I mean,
everything happens too fast. Like too much things happen.
Exactly.
I don't think
first
like,
4 episodes, like few hours.
Yeah. Oh yeah, everyone's talking about Antonio directed 508, and he's popular for romantic scenes. So
yes, I know that. What did he direct? Was it like Arrow?
Yeah, I think he did something.
Yeah. I remember he liked something about Clark, right?
It's like
Yeah.
treatment.
Right?
Okay, let's go to more questions. Oh, that's interesting. Easy S. Do you have any idea what that thing inside the body in the promo for 505 is? My biggest concern is that it will be a virus everybody can catch. A virus.
Oh God.
Well, if we think it's something in desert, then somebody can catch it. I have no idea.
Well, it's definitely something. Maybe it's something that like Maddie and Clark are like immune to because they are
survived
Nightbloods.
on
And they are, I mean, they're Nightbloods, so like maybe
yeah.
this is something to do with the radiation.
Yeah,
And because
maybe.
like fine, like the Earth is survivable after 5 years, but like we don't know what kind of effect the radiation had on Earth and like how people, like humans have to like evolve, right? So like maybe this does something for the evolution. I don't know.
No, I think that'd be interesting if it's a virus and people can catch it.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Dylan Russell had said, since the episode was titled Pandora's Box, do you think they meant it as opening the bunker and letting Blood Raina and her people out, hence letting evil out?
Yeah, I think that was a very that was a really interesting choice of title.
Yeah.
I mean, I like that. I like that them calling that like Pandora's Box because like I think you can argue that like whatever is in the bunker is like not. I mean, that's not like all the evil that's in the world, but
but
I like that they kind of said that it is a threat. And also, I just saw like Cabby was the last to exit the bunker, and like the last thing that stays in Pandora's Box is hope. And there's the line from Cabby, like, what is that? Like, let's call it hope.
Yeah,
that was interesting.
Yeah, that was
I didn't catch that. That's good.
I didn't catch that either.
Oh, we didn't catch that. I saw it on Twitter. I saw it on Twitter. We didn't catch that. But that was like really interesting to me. I was like,
that is interesting, yeah. Because I had always taken the Pandora's Box title as something like you don't know what you're gonna get. You know, like they're opening this bunker and it's filled with. They originally thought like, oh yeah, there's 1,200 people in here. Octavia's been ruling. Like everything's peaceful down here, and really they like, don't know what's gonna get. Yeah, what's gonna come out of that. And what did come out of it was now we are going to war with the Elysius people.
Yeah. I mean that really just like triggered the main plot. I feel like with them going to war, and I don't know how that's gonna be resolved. It's not gonna end well. I don't even know what's gonna happen with that.
See.
I have no idea how this season's gonna end. Like last time we had the script for the final episode. Now I'm just completely in the dark.
Lost.
They don't do anything, and I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know.
We literally had no idea what's gonna cause this war. So how are we gonna know how it's gonna resolve?
I don't know what's gonna happen, honestly. I feel like I don't know. I feel like Diyoza can be like we can find peace maybe with Diyoza. I feel like McCreary is like out of his mind a bit.
I feel like it's gonna be a war between maybe
I feel like I feel like at some point there's gonna be a civil war between the Elijah's people because like some will cross to Charmaine and some will, and maybe at that time we can argue peace with that. I don't know. I'm really just like
I know. I don't know. I definitely think that McCreary is going to be the one to kill Diyoza in the end. I think that there's
what? No. What do you mean? No.
I think McCreary is going to die.
No.
I don't feel like she's gonna die.
I think that there is a war between the two. And like you said, like, they don't like each other. They're antagonistic to each other. I think that McCreary is going to want to take over. And he's going to overthrow Diyoza and maybe kill her.
Diyoza was going to kill her.
Yeah, but I think
McCreary is so much less.
Who's gonna die? Not Diyoza, definitely.
Yeah, I feel like McCreary is gonna die. I feel like Diyoza may kill McCreary.
You think that will be the opposite?
Well, she
I just opening the window.
Yeah, I don't feel like Diyoza is gonna be as important character at the end as actually the opposite. I don't think Mikri is gonna be as important character as Diyoza.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Maybe.
Did you guys hear the theory that Diyoza is pregnant?
Well, because like even the actress is pregnant.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
feel like they should cover that. I don't know.
Well, what would that mean for Diyoza?
Yeah, I don't. I feel like nothing.
I can't like figure out what plot we'll get from that.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, that's just
I don't
that would
think they
just be
have time for
another
that.
reason why they would want need Abby, but I don't think it doesn't seem like a thing that the 100 would do.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, but like, do you know? I didn't catch this. Like, Milana told me this. I didn't even hear that. Diyoza said we have to, like, I don't know, take the doctor, go home and find the cure. And so, like, what home is she talking about? Like, is she calling Eden home right away?
I don't think so. She's
or is she like talking about something else?
Yeah, exactly. Because I can feel like she's calling Eden home.
And she's like you have to like go home and find the cure.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, I didn't catch that. She says they have to go home.
Where would they
Yeah,
go?
so she mentioned home. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she would really think that Eden is her home. I mean, they technically are. That is their home, Earth. That's where they're from before they went into the Cairo sleep. So I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. There's like so many things that, like, I don't even know.
This is another question that's interesting. This is more about like Octavia's character. That he said, "Do you think Blood Raina wanted the guy to shoot her at the end of the episode? Because before Jaha died, he said." Warriors need war. That means Blood Raina wanted a war. I don't think that she wanted a war, but I do think
I don't think
it was
so.
very like interesting. Like she's staring down at this guy, kind of like challenging almost. Like I have an army of people you could go ahead and try it with. I don't know. Like it was very interesting.
And, like the look she
gave him. And you had said you were like it's animalistic almost.
Yeah,
like she's kind of
she
marking
just
her
wants,
territory.
Yeah, it's almost like she's like a dominance thing, kind of like try me. Like I have this whole like army.
Yeah, I feel like there was like that. I don't feel like she was like
definitely don't think
do
she
that.
wanted
No,
war.
no, I don't think she wanted war. I feel like she was very. She doesn't trust those people.
Yeah.
So she's like very on the edge with them. But I don't think she like wants. She thought who wants war really? I mean, she's like warriors need war, but I don't think she like necessarily wanted one with these people.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think so.
But like now we're gonna go there. Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. The next question. Jill Epiney said, at the beginning of the promo 505, we see tents in the desert. After that, we also see Bellamy screaming at someone holding Clark's arm. What do you speculate is going to happen in the scene? Random thought, are they sharing a tent together?
I feel like
you could not pay them to be in different tents. There is no fucking way. They're in the same tent, maybe with other people as well, but they're in the same tent. Shows what?
Something like that they are sharing, sitting in front of a tent or something.
That is the least they can do. That is the least they can do.
I will.
You want scraps.
Yeah, I want everything I can get, honestly.
That is not nothing. No, I feel I don't know if they already like started like going towards Eden. I don't know what they're doing.
I feel like they did.
Well, no, maybe they're not, but they just don't want to like stay the night over in the bunker. I don't think anyone wants to go back in the bunker. But like around.
No, I think I feel like they're started going towards Eden or somewhere.
Don't they need a plan first before they start?
Well, they're gonna make a plan.
Like on the way there?
Yeah.
That sounds stupid. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't feel like they're gonna stay in the place.
No, I don't think. No, I think they just like put up things so they don't have to be down there anymore, and they're just like making a plan. And they're like gonna go on episode 6 or something like that. I don't know. And then like there's something in the desert, and there's something in that guy's stomach. And who knows what's gonna happen there?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
We're so bad at predictions.
I have no idea.
I'm horrible at that.
Yeah.
I really am horrible at that. Especially in the country where I don't really know anything.
No, honestly.
I can't pick anything up. really.
Me neither. I never
So
saw.
This is an
This
interesting.
show is so hard to predict.
Christy Gilchrist said, "Do you think the Alesia's people are using the illness they have that needs a cure to play biological warfare akin to season 1 with Murphy?" That's what the promo for 505 reminded me.
Yeah, I
don't
thought that for a
want
second.
biological war. I fucking
Biological warfare,
Me too.
kind of like what they did with Murphy in season 1.
yeah. But like,
but what?
but no, see, because like I don't know what they have, so I don't know how they can like give that to them. You know what I mean? I don't know what they have. Like, is it
What if that guy didn't catch that in desert? What if
they?
religious people did something or?
Well, if they have that, then we're fucked. Then we have
Yeah.
nothing to like. They
Yeah.
have
Because
ammunition.
he was
They have
running.
biological warfare.
Yeah.
Like I would stop.
Because
I would
he
live
was
in the desert.
running from the.
There was
Yeah, I don't know.
someone was running.
And Octavia
From the desert.
I think that was that guy who had that in stomach. I think.
Yeah,
so.
I feel like
And
that.
Octavia was yelling like, "Are we under attack or something?"
Yeah, and I don't know what that guy was running away from.
He had to run away from something. I have no idea.
I'm just very confused.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm just
We
very
only
confused.
have like 4 more days to find out.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Yeah, I don't know.
The week goes by so quickly.
It
like
does.
it
This really
does.
helps. These
I
live chats
know.
really help.
It's like by
It
now.
goes
it's
by
like,
so quickly.
It does go by. So
I
quick.
know this feels like ages, honestly.
Oh
Like, weeks.
no! It feels like ages, but it feels like I can't believe it's already episode 5.
Oh no, okay, yeah, sure.
I
Sure.
mean, we
Now that I
only
look
have,
back,
what?
it's already episode 5, but like I don't know the week. This definitely helps because I'm like midweek we have this and then only like a few more days and then we have the episode.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But we're almost like we only get
We're so
13. It goes by so quick.
Yeah, it really does.
No, we were literally after episode 4. We were just like talking about like I don't know how anything is gonna happen because like everything happens so fast. Like there's not a point.
Not a time.
We can't
No.
breathe for a second. I can't even
Exactly.
imagine now anyone's sitting like talking like calmly because everything goes by so fast.
I'm just hoping we're gonna have some slow scenes in next episode, but it doesn't seem like we will.
Nothing seems slow.
Yeah, no.
That's why we're called Lag Crew, because we prevent time lag until the next episode.
Sure. Let's say that's
Let's go
what
with
it is.
that.
Sure.
Only the people who are here when that was invented will know why that was why we really called
We'll know
Lag.
the real story about Lag Crew.
The legend, the origin of Lag Crew.
Okay, yeah, dumpster fire. This is a good one. The dark year is about cannibalism, in my opinion, but why just one dark year? Where did they suddenly get more food? If it is about cannibalism, like why is there only one dark year?
Because that was the year that was the worst.
Isn't that where they started it?
But
We talked about this. I feel like
yeah,
because like they all had to have
rations, right?
half rations.
Half
So like
rations,
I feel like everyone is kind of like on the edge and hungry,
yeah.
and maybe some people started like eating the
And
people who are
killing
dead or
and-
killing or
exactly,
something. And maybe at that point Octavia had to create like harsher punishments or something
yeah,
like
I
that
feel like something
to
like that.
prevent that from like continuing. I don't know.
And yeah,
I think the
Because,
dark year was that turning point for Octavia to really like be as
Go all the
brutal as
way.
we see her now.
It was that breaking point
Yeah.
and that turn into what we have now. Like I think
Yeah.
it was that point in the story for her when she really went all the way.
Yeah, I mean cannibalism is not pleasant. So like I feel like that could be life changing for me as well.
I
can understand
We've entered The Walking Dead.
Oh God, Walking Dead. No. I don't know. So I guess I feel like they're gonna have to explain that to us before episode 11. I don't know why episode 11 is called Dark Years, but the Dark Year.
Probably it's gonna be
something
happen that
connected.
It's gonna connect with
But
Dark
we were
Year.
gonna have to find out about that sooner. I feel
hope
like.
so. Yeah.
I really feel like.
Yeah, I can't imagine like not finding that out until 11.
I know.
Me neither.
Why did we find out in episode 11? We're not going to tie Mayor Fox. That's so late.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna address that earlier and maybe somehow like
connect
that
in
to
episode
something
11
else. I don't know.
to Darky. I feel like
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
We're gonna have maybe more flashbacks or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
What else are people asking?
Marie said, what do you think of Octavia's behavior? According to you, what happened to Abby so that she became dependent on medicine? Yeah, because she became.
I honestly think
I think it was just too much
it was
for
just
her.
hearing Clark outside too.
I think everything was too much for her down there, and that she wasn't able
I think
to.
I think the fact that thinking about how
Yeah.
her daughter is up there by herself and she hears her and she can't get to her, that really got to her.
Mhm.
I think.
Yeah, but I
feel
don't
like
know what kind of medicine is it. Like, is it just like, because like I can imagine her getting addicted to what, like painkillers?
I think
Because,
she
like,
was.
maybe.
Jason said painkillers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I think I connect that more to her
Illness in the beginning.
yeah, like because like what happened after they like cut
Yeah.
the City of Light or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like she started taking it because of like, I don't know, the
I
pain,
feel
and
like
then
she needed
got
it in the
addicted.
beginning.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I feel like she needed it in the beginning, and then she
Because,
started
like,
using
yeah.
more and more. And
I really don't know how
Then-
people get addicted to it, but like I guess like
Yeah.
if you take it a lot, I don't know.
yeah,
So I feel like it's
Yeah.
I feel like she would do
like
that.
it's an interesting story for her, honestly.
Yeah, I think that moment though when she.
Well, no, it was her idea.
Yeah, it was
Paige,
her idea.
It was her. She came
Yeah.
to Jason with that idea. He said.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
That's
saw
really interesting.
that they were
Yeah.
like breaking her story, and yeah, I mean that's like very. I'm sure that's like more interesting for her to play than just like
Exactly.
her being constantly concerned for Clark.
Clark, yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this would be like a better storyline for her,
Yeah.
and much more interesting for us to
Yeah.
watch, honestly.
Yeah.
Do you guys
So,
think that that moment when she went with Kane and she gives herself up to Diyoza, do you think that that was also to save Kane from Octavia? Because Octavia was going to kill Kane down in the
Well, that
bubble.
is
That is the only reason
Yeah.
she would do that.
No,
honestly.
that was the only reason why she would do that.
Because like, why would she ever like? Because they didn't know where to live.
Exactly. I don't
The
think-
only place they could
Yeah.
live is Eden.
Yeah.
And Octavia, if she like sees Kane, she's gonna like, I don't know, kill him
Kill-
or whatever. So this was like
probably.
the only choice.
Yeah.
Like we have to go with these guys.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
definitely, she
I
definitely
feel
did this
like,
because
yeah,
of Kane. There's
that
like
was
no
the
other reason
only
why she
reason
would
why,
go.
why she did that.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
doesn't Octavia call him a traitor?
Yeah,
too?
she screamed at him.
Yeah,
and
she's
he
like
just-
traitor. She's like, I'm sure you are traitor or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but yeah.
well, because like Abby was like, here I am, I'm your only doctor, I'm going now. I don't know.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like maybe Octavia already knew that that Abby was the one who took medicine or something, or suspected, no?
I'm sure she suspected. Probably.
So that was the first time that she was like enemy of one crew, and he was a traitor. She was a traitor, and now she's going with Allegiance people. And
So again, she's a traitor, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen if they come. I mean, Kate and Abby are gonna have to come back, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know what happens then.
I mean, we've
That
all been saying that like Kane we think is the one to die, but I don't think that I never thought that Octavia
I
was
don't
going to
think
be the
it'll-
one to do it. in the
No,
end.
I think that Kane's gonna sacrifice himself in some way because he's tired. Like, and that scene, like he was ready to go. Like his
Yeah.
fight was over. He seemed like fully ready
Yeah.
to meet his
I agree.
It was very final.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like he will die somehow by sacrificing himself.
me too. I feel like
I still like don't know for what because we don't know anything.
we
But
can.
like I feel like he will go out by somehow sacrificing himself for his people.
Yeah, and I think he will have good that.
Yeah,
I'm just again, we're talking about this very calmly. When that happens,
Of
I'm
course,
gonna be like
we're gonna be
bowling.
mess, but
I'm gonna
but
no.
now, yeah, we're now only thinking about story.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting. Somebody said Kane will sacrifice somehow, maybe even to save Octavia from
Oh, that'd be
something.
interesting.
That'd be interesting if he saves Octavia.
Well, because he had that conversation with her about kind of like you're not far gone yet, like wanting to bring her back to like that light side. Like, you know, he says to her, we did things like this in a bad way on the arc, like we could do it differently now. We have that opportunity. He tries to reach her, and Octavia is just so far gone because she has all these people that are depending on her to be ruthless and act this way. And yeah, like she couldn't do it. So it would be interesting if his way of saving Octavia is to die.
sacrifice himself for her. That would be really wow.
To save
if that
Octavia's
happens,
humanity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
interesting.
would. I'm gonna like die. I know. I'm not gonna watch that. That I don't know. I really don't know because like, yeah, I feel like they're gonna be with the Allegiance guys up until like the end of the season or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna be like a while. I don't know.
The theory that when Raven and Murphy said Red is dead, it was foreshadowing Octavia's death. What?
What?
Who said what?
When does that line happen?
When did he say Red is dead?
I don't know.
Is that in the sneak peek or something?
Was that like on the computer when he
Oh,
said
is that
like
on the computer? I don't know. Is that in the promo?
Oh, I saw a promo.
All right. Well,
Well, it could be, maybe, because that does sound very like Red is dead.
I don't think
no. Or did he say no? Did he say that in the episode when like Raven was on her on the computer and did something like flash red? Like if,
I can't remember.
I don't know if I'm just like I don't know if I'm imagining.
Talking about green is good and red is dead. I don't know.
Wait,
Maybe
in the first
No. Even if he said that, that is not foreshadowing.
I'm not scared, honestly.
That's reaching. I'm not doing that. Okay, that's not well.
If it is, if that could be Red is dead, it could be kind of like Red is dead, as in we're gonna like there is gonna be something that Octavia might die, and then that's okay. I don't think Octavia's dying this season.
I don't think
anymore.
Octavia's.
We all thought she was. I really don't think so.
Yeah, I don't.
Thank God we're all far away from that because like I couldn't handle that. No. Like Kane is dying and like one more person, right? Because there are like three. What if Nyla is the third one?
Oh, they said 3 big deaths. I
in their
feel
head.
like that. I kind of feel like that's not
Maybe in their head Nyla is more important. I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, we already had Jaha. Kane is most likely going, especially since Ian's gonna be on the new show. The other one. Is it Abby or is it one of like the younger guys? Like,
I think it would be one of the younger guys.
Yeah, I feel like, but I have no idea who could be from the younger guys.
What younger guys?
Ooh, Indra. That would be really sad.
I don't want Indra to go.
For Octavia, that would be a huge thing.
I don't want Indra to go. I don't want Indra to go. What like would McCreary be counted in as a big death? No.
I don't know. Like, right? Can we count the villains? I don't know.
Miller. Who said Miller?
Oh, no.
Miller.
No.
Yeah, no Miller or Harper, not Harper.
No Miller.
No Harper, no Miller, no Monty.
None of the delinquents.
None
All
of
the
the
delinquents are
delinquents,
really dead.
Aren't you killed them enough? Honestly, there's like kind of.
I think that they're like. I don't think that they'll kill Monty. I don't think that they'll go that.
I don't think
route.
so either. I really don't.
I can't imagine them like going. No, I can't imagine the big death. Like Kane is like the biggest I can go.
Yeah,
I can't imagine anything like
me
above
too.
that.
I think Kane is gonna be the worst death.
I can't imagine any of the.
Yeah, I feel like Kane is a big enough death.
Yeah.
As it is.
Oh yeah, Red is dead. Blood Reina is dead. That could be like the whole Red is dead. That could be more signifying Blood Reina. Like her reign has ended.
Yeah,
it could be
that's what
more
I would
like
take
that.
that
Yeah.
as.
Like I don't think it'd be her death. Like I think that could be more her
ruling in that way.
ruling. Yeah, like that Blood Reina persona that she really made is no more.
I feel like she's gonna definitely change because circumstances are gonna change, but I don't feel like Blood Reina is gonna go. I kind of feel like she's gonna try to keep everything she did, or you know.
I don't know. No, I don't know what's gonna happen now that they exited the bunker. So like it's not like they have to continue that like regime that they were under. But in a way they do have to.
Yeah.
If Octavia wants to like keep that army strong.
Exactly.
So I don't know. I don't know what's gonna. But like episode 6, they were like one crew's allegiance to Octavia is tested or whatever. Wasn't that like the description of episode 6 or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know in what way like her reign is gonna be tested. or whatever. But I feel like they're gonna definitely try to like keep one crew as strong as they were while they were in the bunker.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
they
saw
were
this
just like
theory on Twitter that was like Kane is gonna try and use Maddie as like, oh, like look, this is a Nightblood. This is an original Nightblood.
I saw that as well.
What's gonna test Octavia's dictatorship? Like that's where her people are gonna be like, oh, there's a Nightblood. Like Gaia's gonna be interested in that.
But
And
Clark is also a Nightblood.
yeah, but Clark was made into a Nightblood.
So you think that they were still like
I
they
don't
respect
know.
Maddie because that's like a true Nightblood or whatever?
Yeah, something like that. And then I saw that into that theory, it was on Twitter, and it said something like, and then this will make Clark ally herself with the Allegius people. But I don't know if she would do that. That's an interesting idea of her trying to make a deal with those people for Maddie. But
I mean, if it has to do with Maddie, I don't
know if Clark would do that though, because that'd be really going against Maddie.
What?
I don't know.
The thing is, I don't know if the Grounders like. I don't know how they now view Nightblood because like they found out that it can be like just created with science. So I don't know if they would be as loyal now to Nightblood.
I don't want first Gaia to be as loyal to Nightblood as she was, because that wouldn't be any progression for her character.
Yeah, that's the thing. I feel like Gaia, like, because when we saw her in episode 2, she didn't want anything to do with Octavia, and then we see her now, and she's like chanting for her. She's doing all these things. So I feel like she wouldn't be. I feel like she wouldn't be as on board with like, oh, the Nightblood is like superior.
Yeah, I think it's years. I think it's kind of past.
Yeah.
No, so I don't know. Yeah, but Maddie somehow there has to be something with Octavia and Maddie and some conflict there because like. There was a scene like you don't have to be afraid. I know what it's like to be the girl on the floor. I don't know what any of that is about. Like, I don't know how Maddie is gonna play a role in that. I don't know if maybe Octavia is gonna want Maddie to like rule after her. I don't.
Yeah, I have no idea. Honestly, I can see that happening, but I don't know if they will go again with Nightblood thing and ruling. I have no idea.
But like, there's gonna be something with Maddie, and I can't figure it out. I really can't. I don't know. I don't know what the conflict there is gonna be.
I think Maddie's gonna be like looking up to her. I think that Maddie's gonna look up to Octavia, especially because when they were at the bonfire, her and Clark, she was like talking about Octavia, looking at the picture, and
she was like, why wouldn't you think that she would?
Yeah, why wouldn't you think she would win? Like she's very like she idolizes her. So I feel like Maddie's gonna maybe want Octavia to teach her how to fight or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know, and I don't know then what Clark is gonna do to like help Maddie. If she's gonna like go with the Allegius people or whatever.
I just don't think Clark is gonna want Octavia or anything or anyone to teach and want Maddie to rule. I don't think Clark is gonna want Maddie to rule or anything. So I think that is maybe the reason why she would want if she goes to Allegius.
Yeah, I think that Clark just doesn't want Octavia's influence on Maddie right now.
Exactly. I don't think she will ever want it.
Obviously, like that's a natural instinct right there. You see Octavia, she's crazy right now.
Yeah.
But like, what do they consider like Clark makes an unlikely ally? Like, who is an unlikely ally?
Who is the unlikely ally? Like, who could that be? What if it is Octavia?
The unlikely ally, Octavia.
I don't know, because who else is unlikely? Well, just Echo.
Yeah, I don't know how Echo. Like,
no, I feel like. Yeah, I never thought it would be Octavia. I always thought it would be Charmaine or someone from.
It might be the Allegius people. It could be.
I feel like that's gonna.
But like, how is Clark gonna make like? Is she just gonna go like? Is she just gonna go over the desert to like talk to them? Like, how is that gonna even be a thing?
No.
Oh, somebody said it could. Maggie Pooter said it could be Echo because she was a guard and she's a spy.
Yeah.
But like, what could they get with Echo? Like,
I know Bob said something about that. Like, Bob said something about how Bellamy and Echo are kind of going to refer to the way they used to be when they go back on the ground, or something to that effect. Like he said something like, you know, you know, being on the ground, it's going to bring out those people that they were again. And that's really what's going to cause a lot of turmoil with them. And that's fine. I'm telling you, it's going to be like being on the ground. Like, it's going to be Earth, and it's going to be Octavia that is going to break back up. Like, that's going to be the end of it.
I cannot.
No, I don't think so.
I cannot imagine actually Octavia breaking them up.
Yeah,
Nor do I think I want
I
her
don't
to
want
be the
that,
reason.
honestly.
I want it to be Echo, but I don't know if they're going to do that.
I don't think it's just going to be Octavia, though. I think it's going to be a mixture of, like, Octavia and then just, like, circumstance.
Yeah.
Like, just what's happening.
Well, I mean, I feel like, you know, Octavia not supporting that is going to be, like,
problem for Octavia.
problem.
And I feel like it's going to be problem for Octavia and Bellamy, not completely for Bellamy and Echo.
But what I think will, like, break them up is, like,
I hope it's going to be Echo realizing that
Bellamy loves Clark.
I mean, that's
what we want.
Yeah,
but I really think they're gonna maybe do that, honestly.
Yeah, because I don't want it to be Octavia. I don't want, like, Bellamy to break up with Echo because, like, you know, Octavia doesn't approve. Like, that would be shitty. Like, that would be shitty
for everybody.
Yeah, I don't think I wouldn't like that.
Yeah.
I'm so curious. So I just want to know how it's gonna happen.
I'm more curious about where we're gonna really get that Blark angst. Like, I'm thinking episode 6, because right now and next week it seems like we're all happy to be together again. Like, everything's really great, and I just feel like it's not gonna be great soon, because, like, I'm so confused with all these interviews that keep coming out there and telling me something different than what I'm seeing on screen.
But for now, like, they just got back together. Like,
we're all just waiting for things to fall apart, because, like, everyone's like, oh, nothing's gonna be nice. Everything's great so far. Like, when does it fall apart?
I feel like it's gonna be definitely episode 6.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna be the beginning.
What?
How long do you think it's gonna last for?
I think it's gonna, like, go back and forth. I feel like
me too, but I think maybe, I don't know, episode what?
Well, no, I don't know, because, like, I don't know what kind of a conflict they're gonna find themselves in, and, like, what Clark is gonna do, because, like, I don't think I feel like they're gonna work together, but also on some things they're just not gonna be on the same page.
Yeah.
So I feel like, you know, even when they like fight, they're still, like, always there for each other, like, when whatever. So, like, I don't even know, like, when that stops. Like, actually, probably maybe episode 11, 12, something like that, when they, like, switch it for them to, like, go romantic or something. I build this whole, like, picture in my mind. So, like,
you can go.
I don't know. Like, I don't know.
It's definitely happening though this season, because they really built into it. Like, last episode, we had this giant build up to having Bellamy say that Clark is important to him. That's literally what that whole thing was about. Like, building up to that moment of them staring at each other. And then this episode, we had the whole "now you're home." We had those touches, those hugs. Like, it's so
hostage taker and his girlfriend.
We have so much now that it's just like it's really happening, and
we're gonna get all this, and the angst is good, because the angst is gonna be those raw emotions that are gonna come out. So that's gonna be good for us in the end.
I mean, the angst always, like, propels romantic storylines, you know, like them realizing something, for fuck's sake. So I mean, I'm gonna enjoy that. Like, I need that to, like, start happening and, like, start moving the story forward.
Yeah, exactly. I just want something to start moving.
Yes.
Like, they want the angst already.
Like, now I just want you to, like, start giving it to me.
Well, listen, every time we get angst, like that big angsty scene that we got in Helcometa, like that I want more of that. Like, we always talk about that, where everything was on the surface, and now it's just going to be amplified because they've had 6 years apart and they realize that they need each other, you know? And it's going to be
I'm telling you, that's where we need the line of, like, I can't lose you again.
I can't lose you again, or I thought you were dead.
I want that line.
I want that so badly. But, like, the thing I want the most is together again. Like, I want one of them to stay together. That's all I want. That is it.
With some stuff.
That.
Episode 509 should be interesting. Episode name: Sic Semper Tyrannus. It means this is what happens to tyrants.
This is what happens to tyrants.
That's what. Who said, like, before shooting? Like, who was it? like Boots, was that his name? John Adams, Boots, I don't even know, before shooting the president. Which one? I'm trying to remember who said that.
I don't know what you're talking.
Like someone said that before
Somebody
shooting
did say
Abraham
that.
Lincoln.
Season 2, I want to say, right?
No. Someone said that, like, historically, I feel like before shooting President Abraham Lincoln or something.
Oh, in real life? I thought you were talking about when they shot the president in season 2 of the show. When they did something like that. Like, I don't know.
No. Before shooting Abraham Lincoln, like, what was the guy's name? Like something Booth, I don't know.
People are saying Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln. Like that was said before shooting him. And like, oh, I don't know what. There's the.
Is that thunder?
Is that your like over there?
Yeah. Did you hear that?
Yes.
It sounds like your ceiling's about to come down.
Was that thunder by you?
We're dying over here. Oh my god.
We probably it went over by you guys. We had that on Tuesday.
It actually looks like it's gonna rain here too. Our skies are like gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I saw you tweeting about that, and at that time, like it was storming here as well. It was like lightning, and like it was ridiculous.
You were terrified.
Oh my god, no, we were literally sitting in a parking lot. Like we were going to get like our cake. Like did you guys see our Velar
we
cake?
got a cake.
What?
You didn't see
our Velar cake?
Yes, you sent us that. We woke up, so like I didn't even know what I was seeing.
Oh,
they sent us on the chat like Velar, you know, the cake, and like with
wine. Wine.
Anyway,
whatever
champagne or something. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we got that with champagne.
Yeah, so when we went to go pick up our cake, first of all, which was really awkward getting that on a cake.
Yeah.
The lady didn't know what we were
Yeah, I can imagine being awkward.
We were like, yeah, it's for work. Like
we're having a big reunion.
We're having a reunion party for like our friends.
Yeah.
So we were sitting in the parking lot, and literally like the rain is like coming down. It's like thundering, and we're like screaming in the parking lot because we were so mad because we were like we assumed the power was gonna go out. We were so like.
Oh my! Imagine that. Like.
Yeah, imagine that happening. Imagine Bellamy and Clark hugging in front of you.
And then the power.
No, imagine you like watching
the video, but
we literally thought that was gonna be our video. We thought that the power was gonna go out in the middle.
Oh, that would have been awful.
No, imagine you were watching like the last episode and they're about to kiss and your power goes out.
Can you imagine?
That is literally my nightmare.
Why would you ever imagine that?
That would be hilarious. Like that would be ridiculous. That would be like Jason just once more.
Just blame Jason on that.
If that happens, it's all Jason's fault.
No, I feel like he could do that. Like I don't know. I feel like if he could, he would.
I feel like
he controls the weather now.
Yeah. Like, let's just torture them for like 1 more minute. Like just do that. Yeah.
So funny.
Oh my
gosh.
I'm still like I've just been rewatching that hug scene like over and over, and on Twitter now they have it without the music, and it's just like oh my god,
that's hilarious.
Incredible.
No, I'm
living for the fan vids. The fan vids are keeping me alive.
Oh yeah, I feel like I watched every single one for this episode. I'm just like, whatever is there, and give it to me. I don't know. I watched that scene so many times now that I don't even like. I dream about it when I close my eyes. Again, I don't know.
It's so interesting though, because like all like the fan videos and like the edits and stuff, when it has like videos and pictures and stuff, when you see things of them from like season 4, it's like they look so young. Like, they did such a good
season
job.
one is so jarring because they literally look like babies. And it's just like everything a lot together.
Yeah, no, every shot when they like post them in like whatever time in like the first 4 seasons and like now I feel like it's been
literally
6 years.
Can see that
I feel like nostalgic when I see those pictures. Like I don't even know. It feels like 6 years have passed. And like
I don't know how they did it.
I don't know
honestly.
how they did it. Like I'm always like on the brink of tears. Like, oh my god, it's been such a long time, and like it hasn't. But like I feel like it has.
Like for Bob and Eliza, like they just saw it. Like they see each other all the time. Like it hasn't been 6 years since they've seen each other, but they made it look like it had. Like they like such a great.
They made us
Yeah.
feel like it's been that long too.
I don't know how they did that because
Yeah.
I felt every second of
Yeah.
like those 6 years. It was ridiculous.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
want to know if like why Clark didn't like they didn't say anything about like his beard or like her hair. Like I don't know, like they look so different, and it's just like they don't.
I mean,
That would be like too
the
much.
way they look at each other, like they were.
Just the way that they.
No.
Listen, I love the way they look at each other.
No, it's not.
I want
No,
the
but like,
dialogue.
but you literally saw them like take each other in with those looks. So that was like right there. That was them. Yeah.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I mean, I of course wanted Clark to mention the beard.
Yeah, you talked about
But
it
yes, I
every
did.
single day.
I did. But like I feel like I knew in the back of my head like that is just not
Exactly.
realistic. Like that's just too much of a fan fiction. But like again, I didn't think like 503 was realistic. I think this episode was realistic. So like maybe
I don't think so, but
maybe at some point we get something.
I'm like satisfied that they sit next to each other, honestly.
We're satisfied with breadcrumbs. Like we're just like nothing.
So I
But-
can't, if I'm satisfied with them sitting or touching each other, then I
I'm
can't.
satisfied with them touching each other.
I
I'm so satisfied with that.
can't.
Oh,
I
yeah,
can't
they touch each other
imagine-
so much. Like it's so nice. I just keep waiting for like the other shoe to drop. Like we're too happy right now. Like what's the cat?
Oh yeah. And no, like just next episode is I feel like still gonna be like fine for Bellamy and Clark,
I
and
feel I
then
think
just
so too.
like say
Yeah.
goodbye to them, like
Yeah.
being happy or smiling. Like
Yeah.
we saw so much of Bellamy smiling, also Clark, and
Oh.
like just say goodbye to that.
Oh,
That's
they're-
not gonna happen
Say
anymore.
goodbye to it right now. They're not gonna smile in the
Yeah.
next episode.
Yeah.
So
Except
I think that's what Bob said. Remember Bob in that interview? He said something like, you know, we get to see Bellamy and Clark in a way that we haven't seen them before. I think because not only is that intimacy, but see them laughing together was very like we never see that, you know? Like,
it's only like
but not since like season what? Like one?
like 109. That was like the last one.
Yeah, like this was
No.
different.
They smiled at 4-6. That also happened.
yeah.
Yes.
But like this was they're here. They were just like relaxed. I mean, after like overcoming the shock
Yeah.
of seeing each other after 6 years.
They were just so
I mean, relaxed. I use that word easily. It's like
Yeah.
they weren't relaxed, but that was just beautiful.
They didn't have that weight because they thought that everything was going to be okay. You know, Bellamy came, he made the deal. Look, they're getting everybody out of the bunker.
Yeah.
Like, I think that they really thought that they had hit a point where they were going to be in peace with these people, and it was easy.
They were so happy.
I don't know how they thought that because like when has it ever been easy? Like when has it ever worked out?
well, yeah.
Like I don't know how they were this positive about things like working out.
So, oh my God, Starry Sky Pixie, I just want the forehead touch.
I don't.
Until I get Balark's forehead touching. Like, you don't even know how
I
bad.
feel like
Marcella will never
You have to
give
give
up
up,
that forehead
honestly.
touch.
No, like, at the end of the season, if we don't get a kiss and we get that, I'll probably be okay for like a few minutes until I realize we didn't
Until
get a
you
kiss.
realize.
But I'll be like happy for like a few minutes until I realize like, oh, we didn't get what we really wanted. But
Well, can you imagine
No, yeah,
like a forehead touch? Like,
I can
I
imagine.
can. I can.
I
I can.
can. I do
I
imagine
can.
it a lot.
I don't. No, I can't imagine anything. Like I'm just. I think the 100 wore me out.
Exactly. You
Like, the
anything to
100
mention
wore me
that
out.
maybe this is gonna happen between the lot. I'm just like, no, it's not
That,
gonna
like that's
happen.
not
I can't-
realistic.
Yeah,
You don't. I'm so used to like breadcrumbs that I'm just like nothing.
Exactly. I'm like, no, don't be too optimistic about that. I don't know how I expect them to kiss. Like, I don't know how I'm 100%
Yeah, I
sure they're
don't
gonna
know.
kiss them, but I'm like,
I don't know how
that's not gonna
confident they're
happen.
gonna kiss.
Okay, here's what needs to happen. Hold on. So we just said forehead touch followed by a kiss would be great. That is what I want. I just want the forehead touch. No,
and then a forehead.
Does that?
either way, kiss, forehead touch, kiss. I don't care which direction. I don't care what order it goes in, as long as we get both.
I feel like a forehead touch would be like great after they kiss, you know, just like lean on each other. I think that would be great.
Or forehead touch when they have that almost kiss.
Oh no, forehead touch while they're going down into Cairo sleep and losing their memories.
No memories. No
if that happens, I don't
memories.
want the forehead touch. The forehead touch has to be. It can't happen. Something bad can't happen after that. It needs to just. It needs to just be.
Yeah, I feel like they're gonna separate after that forehead touch.
Stop. Stop with the
I don't want it.
separation.
Yeah, no, I think
No.
that if the forehead touch happens, I do think that we're gonna get like the hand thing before they go down. I have that in my head. Let me tell you guys, if that happens, like we're all gonna die because we've been talking about this for so long that if we're all actually correct.
I'm pretty sure we called that like as soon as we saw the pods. We were like, they're going in
Because
there.
there's no way they'd make that set and not make us have to deal with suffering in that. Like that's just.
I just
how
don't figure out the reason why.
I don't know how I feel about the like Cairo sleep thing. I really don't know how to feel about that. I feel like so many things can go wrong if they go into Cairo sleep, and I don't want it to happen. I don't know.
It's
I don't know.
Memory.
I don't know either. I feel like it can be really good story, but I don't know.
I'm sure it can, but I don't want it.
I don't know if I don't really want it. But
Because I don't want them to be together and then like have to sleep for like 100 years.
well, we're not
like-
gonna see those 100 years. We're gonna
Like
see the
I
next
just
thing
yes,
after
but
those
it still doesn't feel fair. Like it
Yeah,
took you
but-
so long.
Yeah, but imagine Bellamy waking up. The first thing he is asking for Clark after those 100 years.
He wakes up and he's like, "Where's Clark?"
Oh.
But she'll be
And Clark
there.
is not gonna be there.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Clark
I'm
is
gonna
not
hate that.
there, but
I'm gonna hate that.
imagine when he finds Clark after 100 years.
Well, he found her after 6 years, like living. For
The amnesia talk all over again. I know we talk about this a lot. The amnesia.
You know what I think?
kind of-
We try to prepare each other
we're
for
trying
pain.
to like
Yeah,
do
I
the
feel.
worst possible option.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're talking about the Cairo sleep so much. Like, I feel like even if it wasn't like supposed to happen at the end, I feel like we're gonna make it happen because we're talking so much about it.
Right?
It's gonna be our fault when it happens.
Maybe Jason's gonna be like, "That's a
That's a
great
good
idea."
Yeah,
Let's
imagine
let's not give him any idea.
Yeah,
Like,
Jason watching this and in the Monday writing Cairo sleep in
oh my
season 6.
God.
He's gonna listen
I
to
love-
that. He's not gonna listen to us talk about the
Yeah,
forehead.
he's not gonna
touch.
listen to any of the other
Anything
stuff
else,
that we
you know.
suggest.
I love how someone was like, at this point, I'm sure Jason went through my Twitter and saw everything I wanted to happen for Belark and just put that to Bellamy and Echo. So I'm gonna like shut up now about what
Oh
I
my
want
God.
for. No, like I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
I just,
I'm like,
I don't know. It's like what you guys said. Like, if they don't happen this season, then we've just been baited. Like, this
Yeah.
season has been that
No,
direction.
not even this season. We've been baited for like
Okay,
4
yeah.
seasons.
But this season specifically, like, now that it's
Yeah.
been 6 years, like, now
It's
is the time
time.
to do it. It's time.
Yeah,
and
no,
it's unrealistic if they
yeah.
don't go that way.
Yeah, no. Now
Exactly.
it's the perfect. Like I don't
I
don't feel like they necessarily had to have
Exactly.
been together like in the past 4 seasons.
Yeah,
Like
but-
I feel like this is. I feel like they told the perfect story.
And this time, John, I feel like it's just the perfect way to get them together.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I feel like if they just if they don't happen in season 5 and like they prolong it into season 6, I feel like it's somehow ruining the story and they're just like making the audience wait more for it because like they get the
Exactly.
will they won't they views and I don't like that. I don't
Me
like when the
neither.
story is controlled by like wanting people to suffer and like continue
Exactly.
watching because they want to see like a romance pay out.
Exactly.
I feel like that like ruins the story. And I don't think they do that really. So like it's gonna happen this season. I don't know. They're gonna happen this season.
Yeah, no, I agree with the whole like they can't push this till next season. Even if it like they try to do it in the first
No.
episode of next season, we're still gonna get the hiatus. And yeah, it's not
Exactly.
I can't imagine that happening.
Yeah.
I mean, they can do it if they want to, but
they
I
can, but-
exactly. But I really hope they won't.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
I
really
could see them doing,
It wouldn't be
is-
smart for them to do that.
It wouldn't be smart, but if they really, really want to, then they could give us that declaration, the almost kiss, and then a kiss in the premiere of season 6. If they really want to make it.
No, I feel like you build up the entire season to the kiss. I don't feel like it will feel as powerful if you put it in the premiere. I don't know why.
I don't want to wait and everything. Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't want it in premiere.
I don't want it in
honestly.
the premiere.
Yeah, no, we need it.
No,
in the
we need it in the
finale.
finale. It needs to happen in the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can already tell, like, the way that they were looking at each other. Like, Bob and Eliza played that
It is
scene in a
completely,
romantic
if they do
fashion.
not kiss in this season, it's completely unrealistic. It really is.
Yeah, like, I felt like in that scene, there was kind of like sexual tension between them. Like, the way that the scenes were shot and everything, like, they
Well,
had,
it's been 6 years.
Exactly.
It's been 6 years. It
yeah.
built up. I mean, no, Bob and Eliza played that, I feel like, perfectly. Like, their eyes just told everything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We were saying that there's a reason that they did not give out the script. for
Oh,
that.
yes. The fact that we didn't get the script.
Oh, yeah, they didn't get the
There's something in
script
there that we
for
can't say.
Yeah, because like usually I feel like up to this point, like every time they were supposed to release the script, I knew that they were gonna give us the exact scene we wanted because like they always do, like they know exactly what scene we want. And I feel like this is the first script where they didn't give us the scene we wanted, and there has to be a reason for that. So
Yeah,
what
they
does it say
can't.
in that
They can't give it to
script?
us for some reason.
Like it says just like look at each other, like you're like so in love with each other. Like, I don't know what it said there, but
I'm telling you, there's something in there. It's killing me not knowing.
I think that if they
it's something
release
about
it,
the now you're home. There's some line there that's I don't even know. There's something.
Like it might have been literally, it might have been in that line, like, and now you're home. It could have said something as simple as like they found their home in each other, something like that.
I don't even think that's. I don't think that they would give that away though. I think it's worse than that. I think there's something bigger than that.
What if there was like?
definitely-
I said to you, I was like, what if there was like a kiss on the forehead or a kiss on the
Oh,
cheek
yeah, that's what
or
you said.
something?
She said
I was
she
like,
thinks
what
that
if there was that and they gave.
Yeah, she thinks that they took out a kiss, not like a full-on kiss, but there was something like a kiss on the cheek when like they first hug. There was like a kiss on the cheek or something that they took out, and they didn't want to give us a script because then we would all like freak out.
yeah, and I mean I feel like it has to be something that would like allude to them becoming romantic. And they just like wanted to like keep that like not reveal that until the end. So like that's where my head is at.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah,
I like maybe like later on they show
Yeah.
us the script when they finally become canon, you know, and then we get that scene. Like no one's gonna care for that scene. Then
Exactly.
we got our canon. We don't care what anything.
Exactly.
No, it's interesting because they took out like they had Mervyn in the script and they took that out, and then they had more things between Bellamy and Echo, and they took
Like,
that
I think-
out.
I wonder if there's
it
more.
wouldn't be
Exactly.
surprising to me if they took out something that Bellamy and Clark were supposed to do in that scene
Or say.
or say.
Yeah.
The possibilities are killing me. Like, what are they hiding?
I feel like it's more about like feelings or what
Yeah, I don't feel-
both of them were thinking in those moments.
Yeah, I don't think it's dialogue. I don't think the dialogue has changed.
Yeah.
I just feel like the like description of how they're supposed to like look at each other and think
Yeah,
whatever was happening
exactly.
there.
I
I feel
feel
like
like
that's
that's-
what was like
Yeah.
hidden
Yeah,
from
definitely
us.
what they were
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah. It's interesting. It's suspicious. Like we're on to
it's very
There's
suspicious.
definitely something going on there.
The one that they released, the one where with the "she is" line, like that I thought was very intimate too. Like
Yeah,
the way
that
they
was
looked at each other, I was like, oh,
everything melts
else,
away.
Everything melts away. Like
Yes,
that's not
I mean, yes. That was
like a
like,
romance novel right there. Like really, everything else melts away. Like that's
It's just them, yeah.
yeah.
so fun. Like everything, like of course. I don't know. I mean, that is a script. I like expected something like that. I mean, it was beautiful when I read it. So like, God knows what was like in 5/4 that they didn't want to show us.
They might
Like,
release
that's-
it after they become canon.
Oh my God, Julie May goes, it could have been a forehead cheek kiss because when they pan away to the doorway angle, it literally looked like they're kissing. I swear to God, if there was a forehead touch, then I don't want the script because I don't want to see what could have been.
Imagine, I would have laughed so hard if I saw there was like a forehead skin. I wouldn't even think about Bella. I would just like think of Marcella.
Yeah.
Would, like want to like I don't know.
I would have died.
Going to kill Jason. I would die laughing. I
Oh, gosh.
that would be hilarious. I don't know. I feel like it was something just like the description of how they look at each other. I don't feel like there would be like a forehead touch because Bellamy is involved with someone.
Yeah, I don't feel like there. I think that there is definitely something about feelings.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best. If there was something about feelings, I would want that more than if it was just kiss in the cheek. I mean, just kiss in the cheek.
Just.
Yeah, it's killing me. I just need it. Like, I need to know.
There was a reason, and I think the reason is that they're going to be Endgame, and they don't want to give that out. Like, I mean, everybody already knows that that's the direction that they're going with this season. But I just think that not releasing the script.
I think we might get it though. I think we might get it eventually. The script.
Yeah. Maybe
like when they go on like hiatus or something. Like
imagine if there is nothing there and we've been talking to like
30 minutes about like normal script.
I mean, then they would have released it, honestly.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
I just wonder, like, if you gotta wonder how much of that was Bob and Eliza acting, or if that was in the script. Like, I wonder if tearfully, like the way that Clark says, "And now you're home," is like almost breathless. Like, I wonder if it was written in, or if a lot of that was more like Eliza and Bob.
A lot of times with the script, they kind of like go beyond this.
Yeah, they do. That's what I'm saying.
Their own interpretation of how their characters feeling.
That's what I'm saying. So I wonder if I wonder where that was in between that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I always feel like besides the script, I feel like a lot. I don't know. I really don't know how people like film movies or TV shows, but I feel like there's a lot of I feel like there's maybe a lot of like notes next to maybe scripts to like explain further to the director or something what's supposed to be like highlighted or something. I mean
that
like
forehead touch that forehead touch in 413 wasn't even in the script.
Forehead touch?
Bellamy.
That wasn't in the script?
No, that wasn't in the script.
The cold sweat wasn't in the script?
Well,
when he goes like
the
that to her?
That was not in the script of him touching her forehead?
Really? Yeah. If I remember correctly.
Really?
I don't know. Is it true?
Does anyone know if it's true?
That's true. Anyway, somebody needs to back this up because I'm about to lose it.
Honestly.
I read that script. I do.
No, give me that.
No, maybe that scene wasn't even in there. No.
No. Oh my god.
Maybe that scene wasn't even in there. I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember if I read that. Wait, I don't remember.
That was just Bob?
I don't know. I don't.
Someone said it's true.
Okay, we need to look this up though.
I'm trying to remember so hard.
Are you looking it up?
Okay, we only got the head and heart conversation. How the fuck would I imagine that?
I think you had a dream.
Oh. No, wait. The script that was leaked ended right when she said cold sweat, also an oxymoron, by the way. No, there's definitely the continuation of that scene. I just don't remember if there's a forehead thing.
I don't remember.
I don't. What?
I had that in my mind that was.
I'm gonna look up the script that we got.
Yeah, do it because I'm very confused right now. I'm very confused. How did I even remember that? It's in the script. Someone said they looked it up.
They looked it up?
They looked it up. It's in the script. Oh.
It says he touches her forehead.
How did I skip
that line?
No, it's not that I skipped that line. I feel like we talked about that. How that wasn't in the script.
I feel like you think you have conversations with me and then they just happen in your head.
Meant to point or touch Eliza's head, but he caressed her instead.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
So he was meant to point.
He meant to like just point, and he ended up stroking it. Yeah, caressing it. Yeah.
No, it's not in the script. I'm just confused. I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Actually. Oh wait, he looks at her smiling ever so slightly. Seeing that she's sweating, he places a hand on her forehead.
Yes, I remember that.
Okay.
No, I don't. Yes, I do.
So what would that
don't.
be?
I just know that you know that something there wasn't in the script and how it's probably in the acting or something like that. In that scene, I remember it, you and me, we were talking about it.
You were talking in your head.
No.
Were we talking about maybe 4-6, like the way she like looked him up and down, like that wasn't in the script?
No. About I have no idea. Bob did something. Bob did something. Bob, 100% sure.
I don't know.
Bob, what did you do? We need to find out what Bob did.
I mean, they could have also.
Let's not go all through the script because Mila remembers something Bob did that wasn't in the script.
I can't believe you don't remember.
I
We
don't
have
remember.
conversations about it.
You know, we have conversations in your head and you think I'm involved in
No.
those. And I'm not.
I mean, it
Oh
could have
my
also
God.
been like the director being like, "Can you do this more with her?" Like, there could have been more like direction in that. Like that.
Or
Oh,
Bob could have gone, this is what Bellamy did.
this is what Bellamy would do.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What were we talking before we thought about the forehead touch? What were we talking about?
Honestly, after the forehead touch, the whole conversation just went downhill.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I literally don't know what happened there.
You're doing so good.
We were, and then I just started going on about how I wanted them to do forehead touch.
Yeah, I don't know. No, we didn't watch the sneak peek between Raven and Murphy. We didn't watch any sneak peek.
Yeah,
No,
don't spoil any of
Yeah,
us.
no. We actually found out that there was that as soon as we came on.
Yeah, that literally came out.
Like the first second of the live
Yeah.
stream is us finding out that there was
But I don't
sneak peek.
understand why is there so many sneak peeks. It's only Friday.
Yeah, isn't it supposed to be like
Isn't it
on Monday?
or something
Yeah,
like
Yeah,
that?
it's not
Friday.
really.
Are they gonna even give out any more? Isn't there usually 3 that they do? So maybe the next one, the last one, will be Monday.
Yeah, but like I'm shocked that they didn't give out screeners. Like they did.
Yeah, they didn't give up the screen.
I know.
I know.
I'm very shocked. I don't know why they stopped doing that. I don't like it because now we're not gonna get the TV.
I don't know if I like it or not because like now I'm completely in the dark. Like completely in the dark.
There's no
like,
teases though, which is interesting.
Yeah, we don't get like those little teases from like
Selena,
Yana,
Yana, Tiffany.
yeah.
Yeah, but I wonder why they're doing that. Like, why did they decide?
What are they hiding?
What don't they want us
What
to
do
do?
they
yeah,
hide?
that's true.
They know
We always
something.
think they're hiding something. We're like,
Because they
we're all
are.
paranoid.
They are.
But because like they know that at some point like spoilers are gonna come out. Like there's the Twitter like Plexa spoilers. What is it?
Maybe they got but maybe they got season 6 and they don't.
Yeah, maybe they got season 6, so like we're good. Like I don't
before
know.
every single episode or something like that. I have no idea.
I don't know.
I'm so paranoid watching this show though. Like,
It's very on the edge.
it's literally
it's
like
very,
it runs my life.
It's very
all I think about.
stressful. Yeah.
God, no.
It takes our whole energy, literally.
No, it drains us. Like afterwards, we need hours to like recover.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like it's already episode 5, and we are sad that it's already episode 5. But when it comes to episode 13, we're gonna be so fucking exhausted.
I remember like last season, it was like episode 12
And
or 11. I was just like, thank God it's gonna be over.
I can because
like I couldn't function anymore. Like that was
the
it
only
for me.
thing we think or talk about is the
Yeah.
100 and
And
what's
then
gonna
we were just
happen
like
next.
let it end. Please let it end because we can't do this anymore. So like
I
I don't know.
agree. They don't want Cannonball Arc to get spoiled. I
yeah,
agree.
that's
I agree. It has something to do with that.
Literally everything that they
Everything we're just
we can
like
relate back to
But
the
like
war.
really, at this point, like everything they do, we're gonna connect it somehow to like Bellard. Like anything
what
that
it
they
is.
do, we're gonna be
Oh
like,
my
this
God,
is
no.
because of Bellard.
Remember when we were driving? When was that?
Oh my God,
we
yeah.
were driving because last Tuesday we had to take a final, so we were driving to class, and we were behind like this truck, and it was like a tow truck, and the car on top of it was like shaking like
It looked like
bad.
it was gonna come
It
down.
looked like the car was literally gonna come crashing down to us, and like I got so nervous. I was like,
we
cannot die right now. Like we need to get to the episode later, and we started freaking out. I had to like switch lanes. I was like, we can't wait to go around this truck. Like you guys had said you were like, we think about that all the time.
We're just like, do I cross the street on? Well,
wait. No. Belark.
Like let's not risk it. Let's like not. Like one of those skydiving, let's do it after Belark becomes canon.
We can't do
Like,
anything
just in case. What?
I said we can't do anything dangerous until Belark gets together.
Yeah,
honestly, this show, it's very like I just can't wait till we have like all the material and everything and we can breathe again. Because right now when it's on air, when we're going through these 13 weeks, I feel like we're just like on edge, you know?
Yeah. I mean, especially like this season. Yeah, but like I feel like last season it was maybe a bit easier because like everyone knew where we were going to. Like we knew what was gonna happen at the end. Like they were just like preparing us for that.
Yeah.
But like we knew what was gonna happen.
But
now
we know
I'm
nothing.
just terrified. I'm just like I don't know what's coming, and I don't know if my heart will like give out like somewhere mid-season because of all
I
this.
hope not.
I know we didn't hear from you guys for a while after
Oh my
that
God,
episode. We were
no.
like, oh my God.
Like, literally, when we didn't hear from you, I told Jack, and I'm like, what happened?
What
And I'm
happened?
like, should we like
No,
they don't answer us?
No, when we watch the 100, we just lose ability to answer anything. To just like we finish the episode, and we just like sit on the floor
Exactly.
or on
It's
the
not like you-
couch.
Yeah.
Like we can't function like normal.
Exactly.
You were
No,
just
like
After any other show, we want to talk about it. After the 100, we can't talk about it. It's not like we don't want to talk
no,
about it.
I remember what after episode 3 or like someone like during the end, like when like Bellamy like said she is or whatever. Like we finished the episode and we were just like around the living room like sobbing, screaming, and like her brother came in and like he was going somewhere.
And he covered his ears and eyes not to get spoiled. And
yeah, because like afterwards, like we watched the same day again with him the episode.
Yeah.
And he was like, I can't wait to see who dies in the 3rd episode
And we
because
were
like
like-
you were screaming and crying. I was like, why do you think someone died? He was like, oh, you're insane.
Literally.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So like I think he thought in episode 4 like someone also died because like we were just like dying the entire time and like no one died. I'm like stop thinking someone dies. We're just gonna scream like whatever.
it's just instinct now. Like some people like
Your family didn't even bat an eye when we got a cake. They know we're crazy.
I mean, yeah.
Like we told your sister, we're like, look, and she's just like, oh, I did that once for like
Yeah, she
Vampire
was like,
Diaries.
yeah, I
didn't
made
she?
cupcakes for Vampire Diaries before. Like, that's fine. That's
That's
totally
normal.
I love that. That is our new norm. I love that.
Yeah, it's just this is
Just
life.
like
Pretty much.
yeah, no. I love how like whenever we post a reaction of the 100, like every fucking time, the most like comment is gonna be like, I can't wait for these two to die when Bellamy and Clark kiss. It's always that comment. Like I love how
we get that a
it's
lot
just
too.
like it's gonna be their funeral when they kiss. Because like I don't know.
I really can't. Like, I need it so bad.
Oh yeah. But like I just thought about it, like the episodes kept getting, I mean this one and the previous one were leaked right before they aired.
It was like an
I mean,
hour.
I don't know, like we fall asleep like before that happens.
Of course, yeah.
But like I saw it like twice, I feel like
yeah,
they were,
episode 3, episode 4 were leaked.
so like if someone leaks their kiss like before it happens,
Imagine that.
oh how I will murder someone.
Can you?
That would be horrible. Yeah, we were annoyed that it even got leaked this past episode.
It's so frustrating.
We ran off the internet. We're like, all right, guys, like, see you later because we.
But like how much before the episode did they get like leaked?
Like
an hour at least.
I think it was less than 2 hours, like around an hour. Like
I think
between like an hour and 2 hours. It was right before. Like,
but you know what's
wasn't that long
interesting is
before.
I don't think it was the screener. I think people were saying that it was actually from Amazon. Like Amazon put it out early on accident
really?
the last 2 weeks. Yeah.
Twice? They did that twice?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I hope that Jason is aware of this. That way he could stop.
I hope he knows that it's not like the people that are getting screeners though.
Yeah.
I hope
No,
he
I saw his tweet. I feel like he deleted it, but I saw it because like I get notifications. It was like something whoever's leaking the episodes were coming for you. It was something like that. I don't know. So he's definitely aware. I just maybe I'm sure they'll I don't know if they can fix it. Because I don't know who's leaking it. I really don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, if it's Amazon, they could probably figure that out though and get that to stop happening.
Mhm.
So I don't know.
Well, I mean, how did they do it like twice? Like, remember? I don't know if you were like, did you watch Game of Thrones
I don't think
season 7 like while it was going live?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
episode 6.
Like no, like 3 episodes leaked.
Oh yeah.
And it was like first like one HBO Spain like started playing it by accident or something, and the others got leaked. It was like ridiculous.
finale
Like, how does it keep happening? I don't know.
It got leaked. I think episode 6 got leaked the whole week earlier.
A week earlier. I don't know.
Week earlier.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, but see, it's stupid that these episodes are getting leaked like an hour before it goes
just
live.
wait for it to
what?
come
Yeah,
out.
that's stupid. Yeah, that's
But like, it's stupid, but it's also like better because I don't feel like everyone's gonna wait an hour. Like, it's not gonna affect. I feel like the views much because like no one's gonna like pay attention maybe like that hour.
If you were gonna leak it, you would probably like. I think if you were gonna leak it on purpose, you would do it like a week before the episode airs. You know,
exactly. Exactly.
Watch it live.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know why that happened, but I don't know. Maybe it doesn't get leaked this time. I guess
I hope so.
I mean, there's no screeners out this time. I don't think. At least like
not yet.
Oh my god, we're gonna be completely in the dark about this episode.
I'm excited for being completely in the dark. I have to.
Well, I'm also a bit terrified. I don't know. I feel
like the next episode is not gonna be as fast as the previous one.
No, my god, no.
So that's why I'm not that terrified.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like no one is preparing me for this one. I don't know what to expect. So.
Yeah,
I'm always on edge.
Basically, yeah.
What?
I said I'm always on edge with 100. Like I just,
true.
I just want to know what's gonna happen. I hate waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I definitely know. I want in the trailer. I can't remember like that guy when that thing like pops from his stomach or whatever. Was Echo in that shot? I'm trying to remember if I like saw her while watching like the trailer or the show.
I can't remember.
I
don't think she was. I think you only see Octavia, Bellamy, and
isn't Clark there
and
too?
Clark. I don't think so. I feel like I'm very confused.
I mean, she might be though. Like she might not see her in that shot.
Oh, good. I hope she's there when Bellamy is like holding on to Clark. I hope she's there and sees that.
Let her see that. No, but see, I just want her to come. I just want to like
just get it over with.
Get it over with as soon as possible. I just want her to show up because I want to be done with it.
Yeah, I know. Like, just get it over with. Like, give it to me. Give me all that angst.
Like literally rip off the band-aid and like start.
Yeah, well, because that's really once we reunite with Space Crew and Maddie, like
that's when we're getting a good.
That's when a lot of things are gonna start really going. Like it's gonna change.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
That's next episode. Yeah, that's next episode.
Try it again. Like we got that this episode, but not as much as I think we're gonna get. Like there's so much more to come. There's so much like
how
much more footage is out there. Like there are so many more Ballark scenes that we don't know about yet.
It kills
me.
Yeah.
I mean the we didn't get like a lot in this episode because like so many things that have happened.
Yeah, there was.
I mean, we got like great things, but like there wasn't really time for like Bellamy and Clark. We got like that perfect beginning, but like they weren't the center of that episode at all.
Yeah.
So like a lot of things have to come.
Yeah, I expected them to be more in the center of the episode, but they weren't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't expect them that much to be in next episode. So because I don't know anything, I'm completely nothing. So I can be only surprised like positively.
Well, yeah, we expect nothing.
Yeah, I always think nothing. I
Agnes
guess
said,
everything.
Jason said 505 was his least favorite episode of the season.
Yeah, but I think that he also said
Yeah.
that could be his least favorite because of like the conditions of when they shot. Like I'm sure that was
Yeah,
yeah.
for them. Like
And it looks like it's gonna be rain, so I think maybe that's why.
Yeah.
I
but
think
like,
that has to do with it too.
yeah, but like maybe it's also just like not an episode where a lot of like plot things happen. Maybe it's just like builds to like whatever's gonna happen in episode 6 and like after. And like if you give me like maybe quieter scenes between characters, then my favorite episode.
Exactly.
So, like I don't know.
Give me
I
quiet
love quiet
enjoy
scenes,
that.
especially in the
In
hunt.
the hunt because I don't get anything ever.
yeah.
That's the only thing I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you know what? I saw a little bit of a conversation about this. Bellamy's sword, because remember he's gonna fight Octavia, and he has a sword.
Yeah.
Where does he get that sword? And then in the shot we have of Bellamy and Clark, he has a gun.
I don't think that's going to be explained that much.
They're not gonna explain how he has these two different weapons.
No.
Maybe
I don't think so.
maybe Echo had a spare.
I don't think it's going to be this giant thing like Bellamy
Yeah.
going and getting it, if that's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is Bellamy and Octavia gonna fight in next episode? Because they're still, I feel like, in the bunker.
Well, when they fight, they're in the bunker.
Yeah,
right?
but I don't feel like they're gonna go to Eden and then come back to bunker. So if and they're gonna.
Maybe they try to go to Eden in the next episode and figure out that they can because there's something in the desert, and then they try to like figure out how to fix that, and they like have to stay in the bunk.
I don't know, honestly. You started talking, I was with you for some
Wait a
time,
minute.
and then I just
You lost me.
This doesn't make any sense though, because if they're going to be fighting in the bunker, don't they
Yeah,
need like that was like the allegiances people's like rope and all that to get down, and like how are they gonna even get back down there and back up?
I don't know. Yeah, how are they gonna get if they like go back into the bunker?
Because I'm pretty sure it was
How do
like
they
one of
get
their
out
like
of the
their machines that was lifting them up.
Yeah,
like,
it was.
they weren't
Yeah,
climbing.
they were literally going through a hole in the wall. Well, ropes.
I don't
They just
know.
like they just
Okay.
lowered Bellamy and Octavia to fight, and they're just gonna bring
So
them
they're
back
not
up.
in the bunker.
They are in the bunker. Right?
Well,
There's
they're
only
not
one
gonna
bunker.
go down the road.
So how does that make any sense?
I feel like that's not something that would happen. I don't.
I have no idea. I actually have no idea.
They had one promo where they were at some place. You know that promo? No.
Oh, okay, hold on. Somebody said, Ellie said maybe now they could try to clear the rubble and open the door.
Maybe.
That could be it.
Maybe the rubble.
Yeah, maybe they're like a lot of people.
No, because they opened the ceiling. They didn't open they opened like the ceiling.
Okay,
like,
yeah,
I feel
like that's the thing. Like they were
I
pulling,
feel like they just blew a hole in the ceiling.
they were pulling everybody out
Mhm.
individually. So why would they do that if they could have all just went through the door?
Exactly. I don't think
Exactly.
it's the door.
Exactly.
I don't. Oh my! We know
Did they
nothing.
leave the rope?
This is ridiculous. We know
Oh, maybe
nothing.
they left the rope set up. I feel like the allegiance
Why
people
would they-
wouldn't do that. They wouldn't just leave all their stuff there.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
that
feel
is
like that.
true. That is. I don't know. I have no idea. Nothing. I know nothing. Oh God. I don't know.
Yeah, I love that. Bellamy's extra ass Blake really had a spotlight when he saved both Clark and Octavia. Like the lighting of Bellamy, like that's just basically showing that he's such a hero coming in and saving everybody. And I love the whole when Octavia says like, "I knew you would come," and then you had Maddie saying to him last week, "Clark knew you'd come." Like there was.
Oh my God! Yeah.
I know that.
Oh my God!
Everybody
everyone
has so much faith in Bellamy, and I love that.
I mean, rightfully so.
It's what he deserves.
Everyone has so much faith in Bellamy. Oh my God, that's so nice. I love that scene. I love that scene with Octavia. That was like,
I love that.
Yes, he did.
what?
He descended like an angel.
He was an angel.
Bellamy is the best. Everyone's just like counting on him. I don't know. That was beautiful. I love that scene.
I love Bellamy so much.
I feel like I'm gonna love him even more this season.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to think. Did we mention everything?
I think we went through everything.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't talk about briefly. Did we mention Clark's reunion with Kane?
That was
at
so.
all. That was
I mean, that
great.
was.
That was sweet.
That was
No,
so
do you know what?
Yeah, we didn't talk.
Do we know
about-
what we didn't mention?
What?
Bellamy and Miller.
Oh, yes.
That was my favorite scene in the world.
And I don't know even why. We actually thought just right before we played the episode if Miller and Bellamy is gonna have a reunion scene and all.
I was like, I wish, but like I won't get that.
We won't have that. They will not get that.
It was the best thing I have seen because they were like
they were both smiling.
They were like best friends before all of this, and then they just smiled. So I can't. Like Bellamy smiled, melted my heart. It was I can't. Reunion
It was really
He was
adorable.
so happy.
Like, and he's like, "It's good to see you again."
Oh,
and then, but did you notice that once he notices the weapon that Miller has, it's kind of like this moment of like, "Oh my God, like you've been with my sister. What the hell has my sister done to you?"
Yeah.
Yeah, like everything, the happiness is like brief in the 100.
Yeah.
So of course.
It
No,
was
I love
nice.
it.
It was really nice to have that.
Yeah, but like Kane and Clark was really sweet.
It was really good.
I just that was really sweet.
Oh yeah, well, we were confused about this at first when Clark brings Kane and Abby with Indra into the corner because we were like, "Whoa, like what is she doing?" When we had watched that, because then it was like, okay, Indra probably told her about that Kane has been almost died and whatever. That Octavia's after Kane, I guess. Yeah.
Well, yeah, when Clark and Abby reunited, and then they just they went with Indra to get Kane or something.
Yeah.
I feel like they could have told Clark.
Yeah,
that.
definitely.
So, like,
We were like, when we watched that, we were so confused. We were like, what? We were like, whoa, what's going on?
They probably talked.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah,
We just didn't see it. I don't know. I love that. It was a great episode. I just loved everything in that episode.
Yeah, it
honestly.
really was.
It was an amazing episode. I think it was my favorite of this season.
Right? Like, was it your favorite or was episode 3 your favorite still?
No, it's 4. Episode 4 is definitely. It was definitely.
I think
it goes
episode
like
4. Really,
Episode
was the
4,
really
yeah.
It was like 4, 3, 2, 1 for me.
Yeah,
With
4,
all
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's literally like, yeah, basically.
Yeah, like every episode was like better than the previous one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
It literally, I think, goes like backwards for me, like 4, 3, 2, 1. Like it's like every episode.
Yeah, literally. This was like so much happened. Like I couldn't breathe half the time, so I don't know.
Right.
I don't like episode 5 can't top that, and it shouldn't top that.
It can't.
I need
a break.
a calmer episode because like I can't handle this. Like,
and if you think about it,
Literally.
all 3 episodes were better than episode 1, and episode 1 was amazing, literally amazing, flawless. Honestly. Okay, it wasn't flawless. It had one scene that was so flawless. How possibly could I say something like that?
I don't know. I feel like she blacked out.
Yeah, for a second there.
I think like she forgot. Like she forgot that happened.
I honestly have no. I forget.
I literally forget that Becco is a thing because we saw nothing.
Yeah,
It's
we saw
really
one.
get it.
That
That was so nice.
One
though.
scene, yeah.
So I forgot.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It's
Don't
so
worry,
great.
we'll be reminded in the next one. We'll remember in the next
Yeah,
one.
great.
Yeah, but it's gonna give us angst, so it's
Yeah.
fine. We'll be alright. We've been through hell, guys, as Box, so we could handle it.
Oh gosh. All right, I think we went through.
I can't.
Yeah, do we have anything else to
Yeah.
mention? I think we went through a lot of pretty much everything.
Was there something we didn't talk about? I can't think of anything now.
I think we went through everything in the community tab. Like we discussed everything.
Yeah, I
basically-
looked over those questions.
We went
They're
through
pretty good,
everything. Yeah. All right.
Nothing comes to mind. I feel like we went through everything. I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Does anybody else have any last minute words?
Lag crew for life.
Lag crew.
Oh, Jasper's letter. Are they gonna bring that in? Maybe.
Yes. I feel like I should give that to Monty.
They should. Monty does.
Oh.
Oh well, didn't
can
Bob
see
and
that.
Eliza say that Monty has something that he carries or something from Jasper?
Yeah,
Remember that?
that could be it.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, I think give the letter to. I'm gonna love that.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like that should happen.
I'm gonna cry. I'm already preparing myself.
It's gonna be really emotional.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. Oh, we're gonna be getting that. We're gonna get a Monty and Clark reunion still.
I know. I can't wait for all the
Yeah.
reunions with Clark and everybody else now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh God, that's gonna be like last happy thing actually.
I can't wait for Clark to see Murphy.
I know.
Clark and Murphy.
I love that friendship. Like that's not been explored nearly as much as I wanted to, but like I love that friendship.
Especially because Eliza and Richard are such good friends. Like they need to have more scenes together. I would love that.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I would absolutely love that.
Yeah.
So hopefully maybe this season. I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
I think that pretty much wraps up everything.
Yeah, we will be talking again, I guess next week every Friday. Should we just call it like Friday?
Sometime.
Yeah, I feel like Friday is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, if it's not, we'll let you know, and then we'll let everyone know.
For sure. I mean, we talk throughout the week, so.
Yes, but thank you for joining us, everybody who was in here and stuck with us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It was really fun.
Yeah.
All right, so we will see you guys next week.
Yeah. When we maybe figure something out.
Yeah, we'll be talking about a prediction throughout the weekend too.
Yes, and we'll guess nothing.
Yeah, we'll guess nothing.
Yeah, and we'll probably be wrong.
Yeah, like we suck at prediction, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye guys.